also Jordan Kabum, and Marvin soon, I say.
Jordan Quad, and the 8,286. Short as here.
And I'm having to, I'm at the end of saying.
I'm at the end of about 8,000, I think 260 or so. We need that for you figure out what in 78. But the difference is 27. You see, I am no Casay. Oh, dear, Oma Samino, I found one after the other.
No one can come home.
No, yeah, that's like the difference. Because Nekoban is saying, I'm a study in February. One can figure the sister. No who keeps it in crying. Now, once it's not fully facing dear figure, they're never tempted, and they're not more muscle. No more, addition now on more young. Okay, carbon, but in the Nubian Sasa, faculty, as you are 9 minimum. And the movie, yeah, and from Swaba, total figure, and the action one to see sure. What's it that? What's it that? Dear watcher, and no one watcher.
All right.
I will watch you.
Yam share dear Ebecoso because they are more kind of sana at dear and na we nya de bia was a betune macabia a woman and you know we there nipa kra ebekwotiano ye ne be ne ya but at the end of the day ye be move on Ghana be move on intino ye twan de empanifo so ebeye na electoral commission for so ye de ani be de achi ni ahwese si but na Jordan kwa watra che so beba na nyankopon ne nana no aba
Kaku ye betre ne yama odifo nyanso ama anaboa na Ibrahim so afese on family calculator na on the phone so na on keka mum to say the can na 7th January yes the cost to 7th January na ye be so mum mo ha no ho en come na se bigam e ba na sa e be ya ne yakese asen say obe ho ne ba ba twe fi ho because honorable Ahmed Ibrahim no no na renye honorable Jordan Kwa and ye MP elect Banda constituency
asare be dia ko say FBS Yankobon Shaw so ne edin komo Arante Anna Oya Bono Regional Communications Director ma the New Patriotic Party. And in nature say ono no dia woka eno no e beto akoso ne akwa akohwe na nyame anim nie e kwan na ode kire me ne hemfa kwai
wa hunu bi sanka omutimi de to onne say me pese Ghana fo di ma dance ye de enti amento aba no
o de e behwe no no awi na yenko asemi eso say ade no say the city ne say abato we pa
election of lesson pato election of lesson na me wasem mienu bi
amanu mo me kwanfo pa
yo me say abato a sese mrahye bedwafo wo a wo kwotena parliament ho no usua bibi free mu say wo mo ye pam mo free ho de ugly person has nothing to lose na momu na wo kono yesi edua akwaku ananse wotena so a wodi awuo no entekuma onkwotena nse ngotonko wo mo free o feel say omanfo na to amayen yewini fine you've won but at the end of 4 years no bisa ho say will you still be part of the house and answer what better chiri pato meka sem bi aboa kwotwe amansa wa ho ana okwache wotwe kwa benajanka
Charles Akoya to 4 year NDC Bono Regional Communications Officer Samwa Asare Bediako Seth ABS Ebekai Yanhwe se ono so ne de no sunsunia ewo mana Akoya me mo akwa baba kingdom enawi
Pato mejoso
Pato
mejoso
one no nya famo wi
pato ni nyina ye se ya kasa tintin fu o mo ya no ma kwatitiri bibia ba betum ti no ye fra onso agi so yi ano
talking about bibia osusu se wo mo akochichire dia ba betum no pink sheet sem ya na wo mo nkomo a wo mo ne Ghana fo dia wi mini unua ABS nsusu so ato aso ewo ha ene se computations na a course so ewo a coalition center no electoral commission ene mo a mususu se mo weni ye ni nyina eti ɛna electoral commission 14 wo mutin yema max and I said votes be 27 it wasn't ekodi Joe Dankwa ho no ekodi Ahmed Ibrahim wo candidate ho anything na mo se mo wen no mo nso so mo competitions amaye ene de mo so mo aye yi nso nso ebe na dem
mame no wase na menchia wo chief IT we sunyane ma hu se kingdom for mo program mo ti pa
na mi ase
ato wonim Ahmed Ibrahim and I said you see any Myanmar. Meaning, sir, NPP Bono region. Bono region are rejected the leadership, the bad leadership of the NPP Bono region. Na Omon Feria DNT and now on person on the BB Batabata, Honorable Ahmed Ho. No Medeka Monsem. A total rejection of noise making and bad leadership. And on Amwa who say regional near 1 seat, Adani 6. I know. Say mean or more. Kasa de de we are Moya Chile Mo Cry, Namokins and Natures or Moya Juma. Yabda from a finish or mono. And coming no more and Kasa being coming MPP penny for 1 caname patcho. Someone for your born in chains, a Yama bad leadership. Any MPs or Modimbo Mamuntino. You lose 5 constituencies to the NDC, dear Bacono, Amana 6. May come be city and Sopato. Say Abania kind of polling station. And when you declare no meboa. Pato, Semi can near more Modia from Wabanda, Ahmed Ibrahim Kunyaba Kupa, 1 person or Muji in Tia. While we are Mobeka Semi, ye ward delegation. Yakai Abba from polling station. Yababe kind abano ewo coalition center edia toto ho. One kasa parliamentary candidate, I call it for one particular way, almost year statement. I call it for recount. Am I a recount no? When him say ABS as regional executive or no kasa, and any regional executive ni no. Nipo timisi banda bere near koso sa da mimi a regional officer. Brantier Shadra, Konokra meaning or regional position. When him saw many currency constituency or election day.
And say,
I told Begedi, or when you say, I'm a supervising bank, said the Nekos or Banda or Mokasa, as if say to a Bano Motiono. Me Banda me constituency.
And na Banda Hono, no money party agents or.
Me trese or more regional leadership no more Casano, more wine also about Banda Hono.
Oh, but we are not. Does it really matter?
Jamie, or more party agent. Anti-party agent, no more coalition officer. Joe Dankwananka, the Mubetina coalition. Anti-Joe Dankwana, Okodi Banda, Ope Banda for anybody as MP. No, you 1+1. Bisane say,
I say, Omurezi objection. Ewo, Tama, Omoya coalition. No, Omurezi issues.
Or catch it also calling for recount to make a guarantee. Or catch it out.
In fact, a honor man with Sabat, maybe that's Omurezi issues here.
A warning, but all the CI Nikani. So, a particular problem with a particular police station, I see reason a fairly form. Meboa. Who raising off fairly form by law, and see a grant to opportunity. And as 1+1 near country say 2. Now, who call 20 secretary or one can say Jordan Kwana Mu. Now, the Ujinaonum, my electoral commission, a canning Yemen Yunabum, Ukra pin sheet, you cry a pin sheet. Now, electoral commission declare results in the Brace Sunyani 4. Emma Sunyani 4, some more regional office, the Concan say, Ahmed Ibrahim, a MP elector. I am too tired to say, Mema ABS no audience, and we say, on radio. When I'm respect to bankers being coming for corner. They respect him to your call police station one of them, one you may see a real. I say kingdom and our back up our resource. So as we are collecting the pink sheet at the aqua to social media. Meboa. But in a pink sheet about police station, a collection center. Yet to one more or no crown pa no EC director for Banda. Emma Obi Auti Collection Center no phone. after EC constituency EC director omo na no omo nim ni omo ye constituency a vote polling station or NU50 kwaku beje di say yen ti collation center omo ke kan yema bo ma aba na YouTube soldier for abre police for abre yen na abre no say na oni EC director na ye den e kasa ofon so e na me approach director no anaju 2 AM plus na mse director wani be gu ase wo yen nyina ti collation center e dia na Jordan kwa pesa o ka kire wo a on timi nka this wo fa phone frɛ wo nipa only 2 meters e frɛ phone so enti sa omo na ye dream bi e won kra dem e na dream na tija na ene o ma ko tra ba bi afele omo a pin sheet fufuro e na omo chama mu media no mpese adwuma boni o ma ye na bunu ma mu na nje yie no omo feri enti omo de Ahmed Ibrahim na ebe kata omo ni ma catch omo say omo nko court no omo ye hia omo
good but mo kasa nso said e be ya ebe ma argument we be to ba bi a was said to no mo so mo pink sheet na mo ka ho asem ni bi no mo ye ready say mo be sa enkonta no na mo ahwe said de mo ka na entro na no kre
kwaku tie me
opa
there is no way they waste 1 minute e wo jo dan kwa ne regional executive e wo bono no no omo bo ma bra bo nyina ho yusu ka kire mo so omo je 12 seats say no omo ye incompetent omo acha se ye demonstrating wo brekum drobo ne ade say ye two regional executives no omo nkonko respondo bad leadership no omo de mo omo nkonfo no after all open your document kwaku me de ma say be a me de ma say je na fire we na sami on any platform kwaku radio station be any one more be frame ade we wan be kasa bi they don't deserve our attention kwaku nya we ya no metra nkan here na de bia bunufo din radio na de no mo kikem no mo koba ukoya walusu concede na pa church party for Niger to be no mi jina kwagu adwuma ya kwa no region wim oba bunu akwadwo meni amazada nyame chema afo ne ya regional executive kwagu conference bia ni wono ma yenda ho no more than a friend saying 5 days a ye shia branch for na mutika mu eje fans na muti TV so eje fans conference bia yenda mu nya 5 nights ye da kromo ye shia branches no ba bi omu ye meeting nya asori dem ye park so fanfare yen ye ko program a ye nka picture ye hia credit bia de aba radio so na TV so ye ko meeting of branches a ye shia omo party ni omo dia no ye the message amomo for ku twa picture onyam chema fu meeting ase a one we omo ni na chi bi o se a resource na ebe ye wi a ye be shutting kofo bi down e wo bunu mem ha so on top of the game no we were working and they were shouting results number na who din kakra me be ho me e dey prepare for another assignment no o se me no nkonko ye radio engagement na about on ye kind of radio so
another assignment ben bi no
kwaku ye going forward
na going forward they say is a card
kwaku mbeka going forward no radio so as kwaku ya breu panda kitikiti we ye declare election na 3 after 3 AM what calling for recount yayama na fe the PDF no akoye wa bring sheet a wode nam and I will blow trumpet go to court yen ye be shia o me I am not happy with the EC or bandana because 2 occasions na say ofre kwaku hu pa me enko Vodafone me won a number me enko bisa say anaju 2 AM no Jordan kwa friend to me report to my military officer no kura o CEO na office nyane ba en say nipa yeti collation room call tana so hu kwa kunu se ni tira anye yie ni say police for na ejina wonom na omo ne odi Jordan kwa ne kasa ne say police for omo ni say ba ko ye Ahmed bodyguard at parliament dey eden e dey amano enti say ye opponent na ye ne ko elections na yeti collation obi ani ekokwa ade asa ye pe kwa akodan na onu na oni ni di nza won so kwa ku ma me nka asem
enkoma na wo mudie no mo TV
kwa ku ahonum na ma mi approach no say masa edi asem no person ka kire e wo collation na so ntimi nka ji so ofre ofun so ma wo twon kwa ku ye won sem no
ana o se sen
kwa ku mi si
odina say nyo no na friend no nyo no na
ka kire mi say wa friend say on sanye recount on another ballot box Now by law, no your person on no that is what the EC officer told me. And my able free my report to my soldier penny said, when you say Jina delay and say papa call our oil, and you swing on the phone or no more castle, and young time for Nippon articulation center. Kakumi were issues, but me we need lessons, and I'm me a good loser and a good winner. Me complain baby. He said, Kakumi who are debia. Me who are debia. Okay, you better pay attention now. Here then, oh yeah. When you say returning officer or abandoning the deputies, you know. 11th hour, Kogu, Omutimi Bomotin, a collation officer, a buy. Young Crampo, Yanye protest. Who be some Banda collation officer, and Puni, a friend, Yaw, and now, near me to about Banda Presi Primary, Cramming meeting. How can you complaining? One amunim Adia Cramoya, a Pia Famosua, and now now. Now, be 12 no Kogu, Misan say, then I need. You only make a sign, okay? So, Bisan say, or more car, mother stick at 12 in our bone, and then we see a car no more. Why? It's almost at 12 then I need.
I get what you're saying. Also, they should go to court. So, more engine to my court in a bit to me as so sad. But I did about me, Busan.
You be asked what is our question. This is the 4th time Ahmed Nijo Dankwa acquire elections. When him say losing into Muda. When him there. 2008 also one Jintun. 2012 also one Jintun. 2016 also one Jintun. Could have been over conceded defeat. But Ahmed them in a court 2005 Ahmed lose you know. Ahmed who say a future no conceded defeat.
Ahmed BT Jordan Kwaseng.
What's he saying?
OBT Jordan Kwaseng.
The difference is 43, Kwaku.
But says yeah, almost say Omoke Kambo no Jordan Kwa BT Ahmed 27.
And you almost send the Electoral Commission one kind. Kwaku Electoral Commission website. Why na ye banda MP elect? What are we a journalist? Between the end, what's almost say back to the media landscape. Almost say Jantua Metum when him say fake impression of Mukreti about Bro region say as a region issue they failed. Almost be anyone more bet me call regional elections to you because they don't qualify with this kind of leadership. MP didn't say Mununtimin kind of crunch, MP didn't common fan the bar or the Timo Kakaya Bibia were Dinia Kamon kind of MPG get fund. I'm so going for the umbetrama. I'm not get fund. Nimejuma. Common fund. Your mom MPBN Sikabiana and here 17 billion. And your mom through common fund, get fund, health insurance, and in your account. What is the 200 Ghana City Ama electric now? Ya to about your now for Tima. One of my house will be in the area. Then you will to me. So therefore, I'm going to be so but now you will to me and you go will be other.
Yeah, ready, BC.
You should go to court.
Yeah, ready,
you were title for both the NPP and the NDC. In this who of our for leadership, look for credible people. Go for respect to them. You better woman in near to Obama.
Medasi say only akasa Akoria and I and Kachata Akoria 24. Ono ana oye NDC Bono Regional Communication Officer. Ono ani no ekasa no. Okodi abo.
Bra.
31 minutes past 3. Dia kosie no. Ntini say na go to court asem. But also on semre enye sa calculations no abre. The ebeya obe ntino on semre nti omo pa they should go to court.
One of boss anyway o semre skim pay o semre. I shall bo. Batonium. The Ghana ya pay when Yamfa maturity na twaba. The pay when what you say? They pay one yen. Pepe, and we deserve what we are going through.
Yamfa maturity na twaba no chance say.
Pato,
yay.
Me chance say. Ghana ain't see mountain so. Ye miss higher who pass. Dear pa near Gina Suntia, ye did Jarry Srankum. ekodi live say ekwakoto aba ubehu ensema nipa be ka kire
wo oh say na me ga say and nipa bebre wo reasons ntia ya no keka nsem no a wo mo ekeka no but atema me kan say sa abato we ya to so nwotwe ya ye to ye me for say amanfo eniema wo mu gina so eto aba no asesa kakra
afi na ye ni ba
asesa
pato hwe me de nkontabuo ya
Solomon o say bonsu aka asem bi minim say no mpo na oba besisu ya o say the pink sheet of paper is owned by all the various political parties who contested the presidency. Therefore, there is enough evidence to back their claim should any of them seek a reputable lawsuit to achieve their goals. In nature, say, Nina will be NDC for we say ABS had any bit. Say, pink sheet no ekuta mono. And no been a electoral commission for. And no been so and a NDC for so. And say computation is a say just a chance to say, Unya Dajin ya. Nka chance so anya daje aye but chance they not doing or no they all can say we beating Ahmed beat Jordan kwa 43 ana ABS so say Jordan kwa so beat Ahmed 27 because obi 27 ekodi obi ho and no ni akona hwehwe mu ahu say akwan but say ade ba ko bi kozo o share electoral commission and I say electoral officer now this is electoral officer now or no NDC for nyini ni MPP for nyini I don't have problem no. NDC for any district electoral officer ni MPP for so nyini. Uti asem wana your friend say kan na tell say enema bi no mo ho ya no mo ni ho. Uti e charter ko wan so kan so a je say ade bi wo ho electoral officer no so ya na wo mo ni nya dan enye ho. Enti no yentimi hunu where this will put that electoral officer. Fa kwa de ne be sa na ma nipa mienu ya wo mu ni gidie wo ni mu no. Mi hunu fa kwa di ni begina
pato edi enti na court no ewo ho embra ne say
nsembinum say ya enti na court wo ho
enye court no ni ho say obi akwa obi nam obi nkwa mu nam awia ne de ko ade bi say ya enti na court yi esi ho kama no nti enipa bi ye adwuma ho no ayeti omoka so sa dede no a parties ni mienu eye no enti me se sahwe emra no say ye to abawie na se bi kire wa adwen na so hwana se wonti ase you have the legal right you have the legal mandate court way so kita pin sheet monko se mbedu na se adane sambipa ese na enwo am ho go to court na court ru nkire mu fa nkire mu na mom de amoye no onim kwa ba besi se ene supporters no monti bu hu mantre so na se nipa no ne bada sa na ekwa kwesi o enti pato me MPP ni ndc asem meja aka se me ka Ghana asem me ka chere Ghana
asem pass is here and so ne say His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo president elect according to the Electoral Commission what ne team a transition team wo ma sha ase according to information minister president has gone back to work ministers now have gone back to work into Ghana somewhere wo hosese and say wo mo asha ase womu be try na transition etimi akoso am move forward there aka ba konsoso ne say there oni omampani ejina ya no omo botipen His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wonu susu si won tiase because elections no fraud because ono be sha say no ka say he's not going to accept any flawed elections any there ekeka ka ho ntini say no that is what is going on ye moving forward as a people and now say ye twen akosi bribi
pato say Yera John Dramani Mahama say ana wa certificates no ana results no ne nyina ne say 2012 court by Emma Nana Addo court because at that time no so want ase Emma or court John Dramani Mahama say be ebru say be nyado yemfa bibia nso ne nanjechiri ni moduam Supreme Court nyankra han da wo John Dramani Mahama yewura enyankra han wo won kwa court way you see ade bi ohono mu a wo ana meka se wiase no me adano a ye ma me ni declare sa resource no wo mo e follow me hu de me troye edito social media me se se wo hwe anamo a eye ye ma me Jenadoko Mensa, Yem Papa John Dramani Mahama, any year run another Danko Kufu, one more to Noa. A treasure our my gun as I see a bonho by, and young as I say, I am proud of it. Because Sankawa de Ghana, to other countries, I didn't even be home. And Anka, the see and see and one. Nkenipa ono ankasa nim sanakuma mwanti asiano anka na adwono nkobema de ebesi na mmom no mampani akufo ado wo pega na mpuntuo yewura John Dramani Mahama nso pega na mpuntuo eno ntiro mo nyina akoda ya ma de chenye na kire se they all understand democracy wo mo nyina teke mamika bi na se ena somdwe no ayekitam no wo mo nyina te ase abi but akwati se enipa no a etwa yewura no ho ahia no woman na yen yodium you see woman court na court mrem say court chire mu ye wa ha na 2012 na nado court ekodi 8 months e wo court wo ewi chire Supreme Court e ma yehunu de ahencha ne yemfa no de asi enrai ene de asi 2016 e yentafo difference nim
do you think sir I was saying, okay, well, what should I do that? I said, well, you know, a court has 17. It is not a matter of defying the might of the military. Because, me say, opening general, opening a student Katiaka said, Omunko for no defied the might of the military, no. Nyamiani Muyam Sheme Kakra. Because a man here said, because military for no soldier for no ubriso muigo, it's because fancy people. And Ebema next time, Biano say, maybe they will not give you a reason to think that you have been able to defy or might. But I'm sure they are also professional people. Professional people. One thing I said, you person accusing the military. Oh, said I said, you fa military phone in your kabum near Casa said your money are buying a kabum. Yes, I did. And say, a banner signals I send no, and yanika. Say, I be so observation why you know when you know sources as I know, says I know cordia minim. But the meme can say, yeah, confirm is out to say, I said, yeah, the nipa binum against the military, and yeah, and ya fenti ya kwa ya nimno ya nsichiri ya mfichiri ya nini ya nchwa sadia AC Echo ya nchwa sadia AC Echo minti se military nsoso aba abonten abeka bibi ese de openino kano womani nye ho anasa de NDC fompanifo no eka no womani nye ho se minim se mumu bia ti bibi se military the statement aba abonten se womo ni nye de mpanifo no eka ho woma ye din just because omo pese ebe chima mentwe anasa den because said the esiko no de ye kan de kwa bontin nyina ne se military for boa MPP anasa aban no MPP for me ye no amoma retain wo mu seat signals e kwa bontin no because ye kan nya Ghana for nkwana etie military for menti se wo ma ba bontin abeka se asem no a NDC for ekano anase general secretary ekano womani nye ho anase bia bibi say does it mean say sa netie anase womo ankasa nsoso no well ebia womo nsoso kwa mo fa so womo manage some of these issues no womo hunu ne say coming out to deny or otherwise no en fan so bia emma what did they mention? I say I'm worried about it. I am worried about it.
Man worries how?
No, I'm worried.
Only times man worries how?
This all change me.
I saw that for no Ghana forces. Say woman uniform ni go on more or me Ghana for. Anna woman so that form woman the behavior, the attitude of NPP NDC, especially the Obelusu. They know. And quickly no, said the Nkebia and Kawo Pensano. Woman they will not just come out and reply say ese don't get ya kawe ese don't get ya kawe because we bring na say Ghana manofo nko na wo mo book bi a apart from wo no Ghana ni bia ni biem aye political talk book enti no Ghana Armed Forces me cry de ye besre mama mabonten kra e me so sa de we so because okay say 2012 ekoye say ya no yet some comment from MPP and they be na assess ye Who can say 2012? Ya bon some trafo. 2020. Ya sabu bi. You see, I didn't say, sa nkwa mawa. Who are the account?
Kwana amfa anka ya.
Contractor ye kwan. Oh, a fan that here and Canada. Hey, quay fool. We pa with the car that crazy swap. Kwa obekono. But a can the pillar back on. We did contract an atom. You see, the whole thing is that pato. Meno, after election reactions, minfa nyajuma. Because Anquaman no west no a different. Sequaman on so an contradiction a different. And what yet and some be a quack and then after say, ye to a bad way, press conference upon press conference, NDC, yeah. Just say, me who say, Aden, and to sanka coma 1 and canyanka a dinner besi, and now come on soon, dearness. You see, so lose a battle, a contest of the might. And quite inside to be a Biana say, a suhum, and Nidia Monedia, Marco way. Mau so took on tiase. Mau John Wadu tiase. You see, it's about time where Ghana Armed Forces, one electoral commission, one mono, so one more polling center beer. They are there as backup. They are there to make sure say there will be sanity as some debaba security wise. Ebayajuma. One man cause one more intimidate to be a sadia, a bimuka can, and yes, I net yet.
Young Facebook name Shan Crawford so Sergeant Chawamode about Theophilus Apa or say the pink sheets being displayed is not an original one because the document is not clearly identified. In respect of the constituency and district, it is all lies and fabricated. Well, and Solomon was able to see the pink sheets of the paper is owned by all the various Onuyakan, and they say Theophilus Apano bisa says serial number of the document no onhunu ata and so say pato the NDC man is not answering what you are asking him. Anna Bismarck ya somewhere peace and nothing else. It is better we live in peace than to live in pieces. Justice Trinidad Kodia NDC cannot destroy peace in Ghana. They can go to court if they don't understand, like NPP did. Francis Ampim say, Brapato, we Ghanaians need only truth. One question to EC is percentage over 100%. Or the Abano. Or Gigi Ato Kofi Enoch, watching you live from Num Boso. This is okay. And Tinaches or Nusunia. And in the Koski Noah, say, one pato. Hey, senior, okay, I'm some question, Jack. Then there may be can see any move. Yamiada Roma, Maba. Otaba, Kwame Susi, MPP must choose Baumia and Alan from 2024. We need this pair. Kofi Star Time say Sami Jamfi should go to Medina Zongo Junction or Circle. By now, someone is doing swapping with his phone. Now, no, yet to send the phone. Any idea? No one seven no can. Mohammed Sani Bim Boy say NPP. Dr. Isaac Yamwa say Ghana election 2020 is not over. There is more to come. Dr. Yamwa Anna Okano. Bismarck Samwase is proud of you. I say, I am proud to have from Bosume Frehon because of you. I come from Kochi Krum. All right. Until Ufans, no. Jemfi Michael, the NDC people must forget why. NPP all the way. Abdul, EC4, is okay. Anna, or say, John Sena say, Kingdom, you do all. Evans do cause fire no coswa. A certain question chroma say Yabesha we shall see. Azeman answers say thanks to Ghanaians for maintaining Nana Danko Akufo-Addo to accomplish his vision. Oyibo Boateng say a watchman Nerebehi in Kumasi. Thank God Ghanaians have retained President Akufo-Addo. Hard work really pays. Congratulations, Mr. President. Jason Banoy Donko, see good. Positive change, Medina, essay, the will of the Ghanaian voter must not be subverted by some few greedy and selfish politicians who only think Ghana belongs to them. Declaration of electoral results are not homework given to students and later call them for corrections. Jane Mensah and candidate Akufo-Addo know where in the world. Election results are announced, and later Asamba Bontiabe Kasobe correction. So congratulations to lawyer Francis Sosu Nachese Ononso so no so Nadia Anono. Young corner Dr. Isaac Yamwa Medican Kane message BCC on Facebook. I say election 2020 is not over. There is more to come. Or a governance aspect. Yanshanwa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and so Eddie Ninsem Ebetuja, and Umu and Oka said the will of people no, and Nikwan said Ubi Echiacha no, and Eddie Kakaka home. Memfan Toto Nasamwa or Tron is I said the election 2020 is not over. No, dear no Opesoche. Dr. Isaac Yamwe Mokwaba. So na what's the elections it's not over. Acadian.
Obronia or the democracy Brian, as I said, the Wakatoka, a home to say many about home, and youth and dons or so home. Obronia will be the tenants of democracy. Enemy punish, actually, primarily, conforming in the core election. Now, a potential to win. Now, election is over. Now, you have a boy election now. The first thing I want to say, the losing candidate must first call the winning candidate. Now, I congratulate you. Now, we address on only supporters. After all, say ye koko, ye ti anye ye, o trade am ho. We ni amwaye, ana ye ti ni amwaye. Nti sambre ko ya semasi na wini. Nti fi na ko mu nyina. Ye nhwe ye ni mu fi nan. Na ye nye twumapten na ye nsa beka dache. Na owia wasa prepare omu nyina into the president elect PC. As a leader of Ghana, which comprises of...
Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc. Doc, I'm article into ever say with me. I reestablish contacts with him now. Yeneno atwaso edin komono na arredienti of force. Election 2020 is not over. No, Robert Darko say, how can he say have different results? And Africa Asante Kwame so say the elections are over. NDC should go and prepare for 2024 for a big battle. Emmanuel says because Ghanaian politicians are funny. And I feel Mamiti wants to share free Palermo in Italy. Also so and so TAB SHB the Koso. And I try to say better doctor. Yeah, okay. Dr. Isaac Yama Samba man. So doc, our mano etiko na say Oshanka the ideal situation. Yeah, Bema Ubia Akuma Tony Yemne said the losing candidate addresses the supporters and then we move on. I want etiko yanko yenim.
I want etiko and you on the side ni yemi. Edna the way we nano so back or prepare or mining in the opposition frame. And it's a one who saw me and saying I am saying confident. 99.9%. Secondly, say opposition leader ever out. Say I am not accepting it. The country is doomed. Mamun taking it lightly. Moon taking it lightly. No crepa to do Nameka. Professor Bia was here political science or yet democracy or TSC, I research. I will take governance as say the American or Nemebeyadin. Until Ghana see this, three things are making. The worst of all, so opposition can say Minjin too. Now, Emrepem, you better to us.
Until no saying, a bad saying. Is there a cure?
Yes, in a cure, I have a solution, and I know the solution.
And then saying,
Mame Chire or Manfo, the entire Mama was 3 key areas here, game we in election. And he said, I feel nine be a mine connected back. ekoye the freno democratic processes na the input side of every process is in terms of politics no you correct ya na you leader na align to the structure of the authority of the state na you timia creative structure executive any other no enti saa we na ye na no na wo eno na ye obroni friend output ewo judiciary ewo parliamentary ewo executive enti no se when ya we ni correct ya between the top which is the outcome parliamentary executive ni we no any down one no where governance and then give birth to governance enti no governance ni enyeje Batana, half of the population will sabotage your governance because the leader has not accepted the election, the leader has not aligned them to your vision, and therefore, whenever they find themselves in terms of the private sector, public sector, NGO, they will sabotage your governance, and the governance of the nation will not go on. And therefore, we need to understand we get the first things correct.
So what is the cure? The cure. What is the if the situation no be say situation
ni say ya ekwan ya obefa so ne say die wo ye winning candidate no e wo se kokoam enye open kokoam okọ die wo ye losing candidate no ho ne se empanifo mienu miensa bia motena dem obi enka mo ho na mo sinkonya address mu issues no there should not be any stakeholder involved in this only the political head montena se na mon come language na mon fa odo ni nuado for man yeye any oman kasama any omunchiri manchi omon kekansi animu
eno tama omampani John Dramani omampani dada John Dramani mama oyen address no na minim so do ani kwachi pa o share supporters no there oka say nya de so mbeja tum no say de wo musi ejibom to proof say to eno no di adanse say they no more expected so beba be no. Do you think, sir, it is easy, sir? Kukuomia kwako kasa. Then he comes out to say, sir, saying I've accepted it. Is that very easy?
Well, my man, you hear me the kasa na me di kwakusi. Say we are public. Or see me into kukuomu no mukwa. Ehona mo bekan ehona mutimi address issue ni ye before you come up to the open. So what I say, eye oye nipa. What I say, also evidence, also saying, stakeholders, there's a gap between the data and answer prior to the declaration of the election up to the date of rejected. There is a gap there. I believe 1,000% that there's a gap where stakeholders did not listen to the opposition on that gap. And I'm making statements and manage statements. And therefore, you go back door and make sure you fix it and bring it to the public domain and align the nation. Ghana election is not over. Obia also me piano. Ghana election 2020 is not over. The country is divided into two. I plead humbly, respectfully to the president-elect, our father, to be able to go behind the scene and sit in a room with the opposition leader and talk as a brother and make sure there's unity. Now, and the solution in this case is to leave and release Parliament to the hands of the NDC, and then the MPP pick up what we call the executive, and then make sure they merge the two and form a unity government so that they can have the governance of this nation going. Anything other than this, it is going to be chaos. Mark my words. I'm not the prophet of doom. What's it behind?
Otumfo say to ababi omremu bi wana.
Entina me can say the first step is omunyi stakeholders in Tonchen. Once they have a consensus, they now have to bring the stakeholders to become referees.
Nipa mi oni nyina wo enormous respect edema Otumfo say to ababi. Wo monsa omremu ana, won fa ne won kan bi.
Me primary data me kuta ne say prior to the election result no. And him for him penifo bi bemu a 1 step or 2 and me and sipo yemfa non tonchen omo bebem omo kwasroba form omo bebem omo na kuro ni omo dia on him for mugu voter rate and him for mugu north and him for mugu asante mugu bebia they will come in ma omo ntena ho di ma sedua ensuo nto no kra na make atra Ghana for
eno ye time obeying say dino time obeying is time bang sa na o say so abro kakra ansa no mabamu anase animu ya. Do you think say time obeying freeze and nekosi da bang
Samri obeka Sandra omu 3 days Andra no obeka anasem omu 3 days up to watina any weekends by Monday nem penifo fa omu chacha unsi adie we ya winning mon satie mbie mani se mo behu United UN troops any san your man wa me kanokra na atre Ghana for me Kofi Isaac se mi wu na maka nokra to
ne bia no de wu nokra de wo kan wu se no me fa so de me tre ne se we nye kwan nyina be fa so be solve Ghana problem. Don't say obia because of the wo kan ne kwa so no minim de wo kan ba bia wati say empanifo mremu a they have to come in. We need you alive.
No me kan natural me nia me kan say
we need you alive.
Bia unim da be bia me ko da me no ka say bia me ko da me pass no ma sorry na me pass
me pese obeka sa de no me I can't stand it. I want you to be alive. We here Ghana. I want you to be alive. Intino say no. Ayasemu na se ye ko hia yi na se ko ba se won be ne sa na ko se me so me de me niam gu table no so bia me na me losing can okay John Dramani Mahama ade ne niam gu table no so na se de AC kono se ne be ye no
One who say wutie omo press conference omo man na me tie his excellency na people ado victory speech of mine. Na me use that primary data and analyze here. The metimi akasere wo pain wa pidi use to see and say send me a new call ya opposition so more evidence no. They did not get hearing. They did not get proper hearing from the stakeholders. And if the stakeholders don't give them proper hearing, their tempers and their steps will not be reversed.
Why more stakeholders bang?
Stakeholders, you know. Yes, stakeholders, our political environment, especially Ghana in the context, in himfo, sorry penny for, imam penny for, businessmen as the cow monsem, and as I spiritual leaders here, or munina tabuma, or munimo, make us say, baby, obia should be a penny for nanano, musebia munimo, seminim, someone of your stakeholders. Muntu mutata, Monfa Bible, Monfa Quran. Na muntinsim monko hwehwe sanko fom yeni his excellency Nana Akufo-Addo and his excellency President Mahama former president na monfo munsim konya enya star dachi ntirima be pusamo
obere yo sha so ne adin komo awie all right say opinion ni din komo ya Dr. Isaac Yamwa governance expert nhwe say ni nsem a all reason no. Well, you're on Facebook, Kingdom 107.7 FM. Comment section, is it worth considering? They're all canon. You're considered be 4 o'clock, Kingdom 107.7. I would want us to.
What's that?
Me per se, ya. Say the PP, and it said this here Otieno. And I say the Batoa, ever say. Emma enya value the person nti ye nyina ka say ye keep nyam keep ye me no na dijuma no nti ye nyina be keep saade no na free jordan call ye awose ye de akwan no so to Facebook na ye de to Kingdom TV na mpanimfo no nyina hunu omo ne ba bia na wa tre yen ba bi potia sa akwan no etie and how long it's been there afi de ebe ya ye de be solve problems so an they say they say dem ati akoche mieni age ye boa eti afi kwan e betimi afa so ye de be solve problems eni afi aban me kan afi ya me kan from 2021 aban juma de bia wo betu say wo hwe bia de be kwa free 2017 na de kira ba ba hwe say de esi progress policy watch Srunkopa and Edeba can semper mukaso. Ye bet shed ye one more ye day to day. I shed ye one more ye if there are reasons being here, Emma, because said the idea say Quaqueno. They said they're not dog who can say they said the parliament, you know. I quite to say Britain for the hang parliament in Ibino. And ya ebi be na dwen so be sabotage obi anase bibi etesa enti no we the citizens e was say edi anidi akire ni yehwe eniema bi a yenta ma omo mbeka se na NDC for say MPP for say what dem jana say say parliament e sha de bi ase na ban person ye bibi na say this is the time I was at the people a part of governance. This is the time I was at the people a part of the friend is saying national conversations. And you may cause you mind mubiano. I was a nipa no a woman mubi the intellectuals and then crofua woman nimudi. I was a womudi woman no at the ekoso a woman mubi. This is the time. Yeah, was a software name penning for the man to the ekoso woman not because of political and as according to political leanings, but because of Ghana Nkanko 2021 kosi 2024 Ghana for a dying Ghana for Nkanka ni Ghana and penning for woman portfolio. Nyamisha so by
Pato so Nyamisha.
Namina me ho sesi anamemra me ba efo koku mauli nenegbe say Osha the Catalyst newspaper ono na editor osanso member national communication team of the NDC me dane me ho abasesi a na ene na ba beto so na ye twen so say ene deputy regional communications director Emma the NPP wo Greater Accra region Solomon Asante and so be ba kan ho ye basesi a
wakoye passenger ni o to mi kase pa se obeboa am ye sika nkwanhia no kwan e wo ya kwan so ene nti se o ti hyen mu na se o hyenkani no okọ America tente wano monsa oyi fa ho wo bia eni kwan so wo yesa ana se wo kasa o mobile phone so a mesre wa kasetia na se unhu so hyenkani no na ni kuma moma ni nyina na onye na home eyam no mienu asade se ye boye nkwa ho ban e wo ya kwantempo so.
Ago, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it and wash your hands with soap and the running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868. Or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and the running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Ago Ghana, yediabo yediaba. Kingdom TV diaba, eye Kingdom asemkase, eye dumedia, ye nimpenifo a womo dream abo bew, e kuku damefo, e behia abo impunimpo, e wo Kingdom asemkase so. Abobo o my Ghana, e bibremu, ni e wiase nyina enkan ko eho.
How we can develop the economies of our country to provide a more dignified standard of living for the mass of our people.
The outcome of this event will mark another important chapter in our common quest for socio-economic development.
I think that you must be prepared to pay any price, to ensure that the economy of your country is returned to stability and growth.
Yetumi ampa enuti Kingdom asemkase ye dada dwumedia ebe churchre wo dada ni mudie afa apomuden kuayo ehumesua bambo eni bibia efa onipa enkan ko ehu sa wo pese wo so yase wo dwumedie ehu a fre 0244 508 595 ana 0274 443399.
Kingdom Asemkase, only on Kingdom TV.
Can you imagine?
Wusia, I wish TV, what be a brass and Saka Quaduma.
Wouldn't send me dear, many Jacasiabo Hopa.
As a sanity of Cradia, Oba, so come to Macaba show.
Yemishi, a kingdom and opa and Comodu so, and no, and opano Siabia, and what the Anopanca Siabono Esumi.
Wow!
Oh, but say Amanosum, and Monsieur Honsum, Apomodin, and Nijedia, I will promise and some, and it said a Riemoso and some etie.
Ah, about with the Mintias you. Now, no, you have me both, Mamma, that for me, a lunch, me by the same TV and a butu and not wash it.
The medical catcher say, Cassiabo, the Meniji, now the Mishi, a kingdom, and we are from Tirecasiabo.
Cassabobia, Cassaboba.
Oh, we are from Tirecasiabo, a real such a year, Bessie, and over the one some Eba, and you review, and one many a video, and then she pledge, I will promotion some year, Apomodini, Amano, Parents one, and Wobo woman, and we are from Tirecasiabo.
Kingdom TV, any year, yes, you be shabby.
Kingdom TV, Cassiabo, can you imagine?
Kingdom Television and a Kingdom FM 107.
In Accra, Kingdom 106.1, and so our Mankasim in the Central Region 96.9, and so Mankasim 107.5 yet Takradi, and I feel so one Kingdom 99.7, so Axim Kingdom 99.3 yes Sunyani 105.9 so Hona 105.7 you know Bako Ewon Koko and a Bakon so Ewo Tamale. Facebook yeah Kingdom 107.7 FM Kingdom 107.7 FM more munche na nipa pi emeka ho medika catcher say afi enkomo no enye nkomo a eye nipa bi e wo edan bi nko abetimi adie Ghana nkomo fa kwakodro no what say Ghana ni bia de na no etum efese de ekoso ewo Ghana efa Ghana fo ho tie wo say Ghana fo enehwe eye ni yi nti obi amfa na no entum okọ Facebook a Kingdom 107.7 efa ho ene baabi a wote say o ye Ghana ni na say fa kwa wo bia nyankopo adom ni Facebook adaroma ana fe YouTube adaroma bo modern esa so do ano ebekom do ano betum 2 to 6 per muka jumade no Ghana nkomo eye Ghana for there every Ghanaian living every and I say anywhere baby I would be no but more than say also odo ano ebetum wo share Kingdom 107.7 also now so wo share no so no man share ntena sekwa be part of the conversation the nkomoni be part of the conversation wo share no na also so be 10 minutes past 4 mene o kasai Yera Solomon Asante Deputy Greater Accra Regional Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party Oha Koku Mauli Nenegba, medical catcher, say, Ofa Catalyst newspaper, no editor, say, Oko NDC Munsuswa, Womo, Ekasa, Edema, NDC party, no, Udimu Akotrepa, so a member of the National Communication Team of the National Democratic Congress. And Koma ye dini neno, Ayamiansa, Yahase Betimia Covanina, and Tiabe use your time ni yepa. Yasha controversies are a parliamentary seats, you know, at home. EC at the certified parliamentary results be at the above 10 years. Ana yera John Dramani Mahama no so na oye Frank Akutani Edema National Democratic Congress no wakasa de chair Ghana for say results no said ye na all born to an no no ususu say ye fraud until he's not accepting it because ususu said the Ghana for e kan ye no nya no na electoral commission for done you know ye be come at the afa hona fe ya share issues kakra and also so account for instance there a course so ewo banda die ya NPP I mean regional chairman Abronye yeah press conference in pink sheet or the about bontin say computations no also say electoral commission yan wrong nti yera Ahmed Ibrahim ono nanka yete say banda ono na member of parliament elect no so say after the computations who say ono ne candidate Joe Dankwa and I say NPP candidate Joe Dankwa enya 27 more votes than Ahmed Ibrahim. And so another issue. Yenyambra ede enkomo no bi ebe for. Abajafo emma kwaba. Yeah. Muna mu yeboko de. Ede ankopo ase. Mehwe mu nyina mu animu a metimu se mo bre ewo ho. Enya asem keto ani anim senka. Said the gentleman standing in call for eka say 24 hours after the elections they declare akoyanim. Ya twi mu asan ba ani anim say ye wiam na kwa but ɛho mpropro ada so ɛwɔ hɔ enti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtɔkɔ so na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no kɔkoma wona di ka epiefie ha na enti ma mini kan fan hyase mfiro so Electoral Commission according to omo womo ɛdeɛ pɛ deɛ womo de abrɛ a yɛhunu ɛne sɛ MPP ɛwɔ 137 seats NDC were 136 seats. There is an independent candidate. Yeah, and I say a friend is a parliamentary member of parliament elect. And I feel so Senate West, yeah, outstanding. Yeah, one more chance. According to the Electoral Commission, this is how it is. And come here, dear, say in position at the same still.
Yeah, Patu, Mami. Nchia ewiawe enchia wabidwafo enchia ura Kwame Amofa enchia Ghana fo nyina titiro NDC fo nyina ye flag bearer Ghana fo ato aba ayew no nti aye kasa no no na Ghana fo nim say oye president elect for the Republic of Ghana Micha John Dramani Mahama president elect of the Republic of Ghana. Any Nabijre Professor Nana Jenopuku Ajiman. Omabu Juma. Na Iwarishimu se Emre Pamuno Ghana for Kwaya Mwafa so Shasie Jina say the will of the people will not be subverted. No Emre Pamuno Ebefa so ama President Mahama adinkunim nti obia nkoso engina sese ayepe no just as the protests have started in Tamale, in Boga, in Navrongo, part of the Volta region, here in Accra and everywhere bibia protest nation say kono manfo so regional say kwina mami jinmensa or the share kono opese say your mind, and so people are standing up and having their votes counted, and so that is in place. Then so omo ye no yesre Ghana fo nyin bia wa wonim se we okadani awato Obama President John Dramani Mahama wa wonim se we taxi driver wa wonim se usika ka we go co security usika ka CDH usika ka GCCN ene watu Obama President John Mahama san so osho boss afiba obema wo usaka usika nso bebi adro no bi pese o wia wa bam no ese usori ngina nyomu kika ho nyina everybody must stand up and be counted in this course, because say President Mahama no the result as declared by Jean Mensa is rejected because enye credible results no nye reliable ese yemfan yejuma. And so that is the position. But question now abisa me no me baso. But I stand vindicated. Baby me Martina and Neno, I stand highly vindicated because ya every day ya pao mami Jean Mensa adukwe Mensa so mbeye Electoral Commission chair baby me kubiano. I said she doesn't have the credibility to organize a credible elections. And I'm repeating it. Jean Adukwe Mensa, former chief executive of IEA, she has no credibility to preside over any credible elections in Ghana. And I've said it, she has proven me right. Basis no ho. Now once unim say elections now yako. Ebesi ene. Results now will declare. Ene omu declare bako adie cha omu the statement about so we are declaring the mistake about mu number no figures no be e dia no oh enu ntali nti ye TBA free mu wanti bi da ene director of elections Dr. Akweku asaba bontin so calculations bi na ye no oh na nim say yamfa ebi anka ho ye fresh constituency esujama anka ho e kire na ebe hu yi say yemfa anka ho na ne nyina mu hu a omu mathematics enkoye omu arithmetics enkoye omu ye percentages ukika ni nyina boma unya 100% ebi musu ya over 100% in some bibri wo hwa ye be ba be kan ho asem. And so I have been vindicated as far as Madam Jean Mensah ni nyama yono ebemu ni commission no, but mesra 1 minute anopa ya nsembi nkoso it is our
is it to do with the question I asked you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, MPs now ya elect you MPs elect, you know. They are suffering attacks, armed attacks. And MP elect for Keta has been attacked, physical attacks, armed attacks. While offering if you
armed attacks.
Yes, yeah, see kind any two extra or the Mrikako police for more police for no say to me, you know. And as we speak today, I know you have water regional correspondent. The the people Afiadengba, Anglo Afiadengba, the people of Afiadengba have besieged the police command. That in fact the Qatar command that they don't have trust in the Afiadengba police to give them protection because so obi ya attacking on nani pani dumrika abamomo police one in China. So you cannot even give the person protection.
Yeah,
so it's a big issue.
Attacking, no.
For now, we can't identify the people.
Masked.
No, it was in the night. And I have videos of cuts that he has received at his back, his toe. I'm telling you, his toe and all of that. Now, days before, Techiman South, we MP elect, ni aid bakonso. The same thing, he was shot in the leg. And Adebechi and Nensono, MP elect Jomoro was attacked. And these are not just coincidences. We are not treating them as coincidences. Yakatrom Nkrofono said they must take their personal security serious. But we are expecting Nana Akufo-Addo, who is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, to also show some level of responsibility. Say Abana Yatu Atremu, in fact, the past 4 years, armed attacks among for us so far to me and some of these ones and some of the things we have seen in the past, you know, we are not going to take this one as any of those things. Some of us are beginning to suspect that they are even politically motivated.
These individuals who have been attacked or these parts, no.
Yes.
Montimia Putti across the T's and dots the I's. Say why, how?
Exactly.
So that's why.
Exactly. Your suspicion. And from all those areas now, yes, Jomoro, it's just a new seat. I had Jeffrey MPP for them. Techiman South, and so one of the new seats we are taking from the MPP. So, and your conclusion is somebody and the MPP. In fact, some unseen hands and the MPP are looking for ways for a by-election to begin to happen. And so the only way
you suspect,
yes,
the reason why Sanya Mane Kosun say re-election.
Exactly. Omu yi nkrofonu free one by-election and brand omu san pesika mbe gumu say omu pesika eja gumu nyina. Say I'm for to Obama omono, and you are suspecting Nana Akufo-Addo, the president of the republic,
when
in this.
Suspicion in terms
no, but does it make sense? 3 MPs at the same time under attacks. That does it make sense? Is it a coincidence? For us as NDC, it is not a coincidence. So it could be. Why? Omo anfesika T Peter Mewu. One fa STC bus loads 70 STC bus a funny pass weigh about 60 passengers. Omo afa baku 70. As is a man for offering crying ha equal to about we hohwe 70 of STC buses equal to about mano or we need. So we can see any of those things anywhere in the Volta region. That's why I'm telling you, as I sit here, the president of the republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, the outgoing president, he's the one we are suspecting to be behind some of these things. He must stand up. What is our Kasampo?
You also suspect in any of these, or a president and the back stops with him and now say you have evidence.
No, on one Kasano, he's the father of Tagri. He's the father of vigilantism. He's the father or grandfather of violence. Oh, Ghana. And so, Kasano, that's what I'm telling you. Nyama wasting in in fact, in the elections, there are about 5 deaths. Nipa enum ene wuo ewo abaya tumo. You remember Kumipreku? Nyama yati o mamu ha na de bia mu se yeko Kumipreku yakuma manfo. And yet to aba Kumikro was in 1996. We are in 2020 elections, democratic process. 5 people have been shot dead. 3 of them in Techiman South. Odododio Bako, and I think Utu Senyanso Bako. 19 injuries. Among for Dodo Omo ya 2 mutu and so wuye. They are in critical conditions. 19 of them. Nana Kubado didn't even see the need. No, me.
And when you first said Chema and Chinema crowd away.
Fine. Me. You see, the bigger responsibility we have entered these elections are. We didn't even carry way BBC attack you be. Nya ye ka kire nkrofo na say we dey gina ho because we na wato about protecting unyama ho. But uko abato a ekoso Atechiman South, for instance, you see armed men. I'm sure you have seen the video. Collation center, we don't expect armed men to come there. In fact, yen security mono mati we papa friend no Colonel Festus Abuaji said that police are supposed to be the ones who are providing security in these elections. Bibiania and I open here military for but what Techiman South collation now questions now will be some about the number of seats here. Techiman South ya call collation aye now who person would like would person would declare results without collation. Man for protesters that what you are doing that's not what way CI 127 says, and so do the right thing. Police for soldier for police for soldier for and shall say to not that the soldiers were even under attack just because there was an agitation that what the returning officer was seeking to do wasn't proper. And the police were beginning to open fire on people to the extent that Nipa Miensa many more
unprovoked.
But I didn't see any attacks from those harmless NDC supporters who the military people were opening fire on. I haven't seen anything like that. If the military people have, they should produce. We have the videos, 3 different videos that I have watched. And that was not only place. There are other places are here.
What the Cambo Bob Baby and Crawford are losing more lives near there. I don't think we should count a lot more numbers of people who have lost their lives near there.
No.
As a people, what do we, because I don't know if the next life that is going to be lost by me and now one. I mean,
exactly.
Your friend is
exactly.
So what do you think we should do? As a people,
yeah.
Those they are offers on the bed training, the offers on the bed training. People listen to people like you.
Yeah.
I said, going forward, what should we do?
And the first one, even though the president of the republic, the IGP, have been so disappointed, and I'm sure you heard the general secretary, IGP Opon Bueno, say he's a disappointment to the people of the Bunu region. I'm sure you heard it. And it's a position 100% support because your members of the way soldier for police for prisons for and these other security agencies you need to defend the crown and the crown on mine but what dani soldier ni what dani police ni now we now who defend here. You're not working the interests of the country. And me, I am one of those and my belief is that nipa no onye yahwe nim ne ka kire no. Tell him plain in the face. If he has anything to do, he should do it. Be free in your heart. Can we dream? Now you're free. And that's why I support my general secretary.
I get the impression that you are suggesting, sir. Security for no also mobile and mobile and one can create problems.
Yes. Atie, baby, I want. Why should the IGP in the first place even allow that they have retired officers? They've recalled them back and made them commanders in election at Ikoso. To the extent that we have intelligence, the NDC has intelligence, and that's what is happening. To the extent that some of our leaders were telling the police, any soldier for no say, and officers they say, don't take instructions from those retired commanders. They are no longer part of the service. Don't take instructions from them. Because who take instructions are you are going to kill somebody, an innocent soul, just like that. By son said Obi per se chinchina yen president intino was sounds as microphone but me what there are microphone more service mu dada only over to me here but just because all him say some microphone who are in the service musa command now they won't take it, so they have to go and bring I mean, those retired officers who will be able to give the orders. And so we have to tell the frontline officers that they shouldn't take those instructions. That's where we have gotten to. But you see, the question you have asked as to what we will really do, and that was what I was going to. That even though in the past, the IGP, the President of the Republic, there are issues they said they were investigating to date, you haven't seen reports. Yesterday you heard it, the IGP said he's launching reports in some of those things. I also central higher police bus and police pickup na ehu a what's MPP for the core program. President ya say oye mu hwehwemu till date upon boy no anfa report bi ankyere obia. Enya no nkwa ye hu police nkrofo bia omo hye kaki and original police for so ye hu omo so mo vigilante. Ekire obeka kire say obey mu hwehwemu di report na aba. Be se na ya to aba wie. Sa report no so onfa mba ye. We are putting that aside. He has a responsibility as an IGP to investigate as to what led to the death of those 5 people in the elections and those who suffered injuries.
So the Electoral Commission for the list said 137 for NDC, 136 for NPP, 1 outstanding, 1 your friend is saying, which saying
as we speak, Nyayenimni said we have 140 seats, but Ebiwa Bansem. But Jina Hano, we are so sure of winning 138. So as we speak, we have 138 seats, and those 2 that are in contention are Techiman South. We are sure say because why?
Banda as we speak and MPP for say
how can they?
The computations are not called wrong.
It's concept till I even have a video of the declaration of that result there in Banda. Honorable Ahmed Banda won of about 2,000. The declaration happened there.
No, but they have computed. It
tells you that it tells you that almost an fake pin shicks nibi.
So you doubt, say one kasamu pink sheets now who won.
Yeah.
Any the Electoral Commission for one. Any the MPP for claim Siano. You doubt say be no
it's election I coin MPP for one extra pink sheets are to me sign. Usha so NDC for unsign. Ebia no mwanya other political parties they don't even get all of them. They just look for one party no more sign. The NDC doesn't sign. A main contender in the election wouldn't sign. No mudinam. And the yes or declaration. So as for Banda, and Banda, I mean, it's a result that had been collated. In fact, Mimi Tie, returning officer, what he has done, I've said that it is one of the most well declared results. Mimatia, yes. Oh, video no aha. He mentioned, he tallied everything and mentioned that by the power vested in me and based on regulation 127, I declared Honorable Ahmed Banda as winner. All of those things, and this is in the knowledge of the Electoral Commission. But here, Techiman South, as we speak, what is in contention is that regulation 127 had not been properly used in declaring
which states that
exactly. You need to collate the results. Police station pink sheets no now, but you haven't collated. The collation no na omo person omo share. Any na hu abasem. You haven't collated and you have gone ahead to declare. And that is the pointer we have and we are contesting. Because the regulation says you need to collate before you declare. Mumu collate, na mu declare obi. It is illegal. That's not what the law stipulates. And so we are very sure. The NDC is very sure about it. And our only appeal to the MPP Nana Akufo-Addo, 76-year-old, 77-year-old, we want this country intact, and so he must act accordingly.
We are live on Kingdom TV. Paimo Kajuma Dieni Yemiri Kwaku Owusu Ajay Pato Koku Mauli Nenegbe. Kasama NDC ono na tenenka CCA live on Kingdom 107.7 FM in Accra. Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook. Kingdom 107.7 FM on Facebook. call Facebook says here and be part of the conversation because Yanko Pardon Kingdom wo baby 106.1 or Mankasim 96.9 ewo Cape Coast 107.5 and so ewo aye Takrade second afen so Oko Axima 99.7 99.3 Sunyane 105.9 Ho 105.7 and so Nkoko 105.7 Bio and so Kingdom in Tamale Kingdom 107.7 on Facebook. Emma, you call Babia around the globe. Be part of this conversation in Yambo Ghana phone calls and I think Ghana Kwa so Solomon Asante, Deputy Communications Director, New Patriotic Party opening. Nkomo kronwa de mebisa unuanwa ye nto aso a
pato meda wase eni sa kwenya o dedi kan me nchia ye mampeni ayasa are elect no ene na bedi chiri ye era Dr. Alhaji Bawud Bawumia na adwuma pa omobo ye ene ye mpeni form boa in the various constituencies ema inkunumidi aba emi say de bia me kan masem se betena set so kan se be si enya sa akwenya yi ye betena set so a enye se bia ho ofa bi ana ye nimdie bi ebro won a won nti ha ni bi so nti na ema ye nya sa akwenya na mum se bia de ye ho ahya manyo se mu ayeye na bia we are privileged to some information bia was ye share with the masses no enu nti na ye betena ase ti e benya sa akwenya na e hu hia se obu ni die e fata ese de ma ya tiefo ene ya hwefo
a quick one, Ansana Watuaso, 33 minutes past 4. But it is an uncophobic as a electoral commissioner, and as a chair, no to quinum near the day. The Ababontin says CIA electoral commission for Eddie Ababeto Abontin is a EC chair is at post. The attention of the electoral commission has been drawn to information circulating on social media claiming that its chairperson traveled outside the country after declaring the 2020 presidential election results. We wish to state that Mrs. Jane Mensah, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, as well as all the commissioners, are at post discharging their legally mandated duties. The public is therefore urged to disregard this fake news. Electoral Commission for Anadiba and Toaso.
Yeah, that was it. It is an Americano. Say yenya kwenya ne betena na kwesi na ye insight na nkrofo na ga tamalefo na Ashanti region Eastern region say nkrofo anko street soon sa na na ye ba ne sa se we are doing a great disservice to this nation because any okay say tension e ba who can say me say unnim say the next victim be ye wo ana me amete ye so why should we be seated here and be fanning such a niema you and me enim say enye in the society sebi abato ne yakọ abato so no emrada hoti ya ukotu regulation 127 126 I have the belief say quoting such regulations no kire say sebi unim emra no and so unim emra na emra no aso san kire yen say ye call election na say bia wabo obonjo results and the outcome na e wakwenya e waso faso emra does not prescribe did not describe say Brabetina radio so na insight and say no akwenya wo ho sebi munim kura ya ye bi a kire mo before in 2012 your coalition your full said we were cheated so we used the taking course no emra kwan so and edify it taking over 9 months but in the end of the day by the end of the day no court declare say the autism no international Nana Akufo-Addo I want a response to that no or can say though he agrees with this no he has no option than to accept it because law court no and I can.
But they said the OC Ekan Asem no the Koku Ekan has says no. Agamas ya quiet to say NDC for no susu say Ghana one one kombe dwane ato omo no e wo momo side. Security for no. Womo side na womo share mudi to me share omo kutupa ama omo tete womo.
Pato Sadio is very very normal. It's very sure. Ubeka say let my vote count ye demonstration be one go demonstration bia e ma ye nua ba ko just yakoma nani ekopa here yes you know what happened you do your friend dance bar circle hono na omo divert ye kwaya normally ye use e dey demonstration police won divert en fa say ye nko fa say the white bell kwaya so en fa fro en fa nko hono ye fa nko mi wana ga normally ye kwa di ko fa Adabraka ho Farisco the fane wa ko pie wo your friend is a center but divert and na in the course of yenima adebrekamu and asa your friends or rally school no side on start say omo tututu omo hwe social ni niema egu yeso won eno enema brantie no nani no ekoba ni sa eno no should we say then the city president his excellency John Dramani Mahama no yen su ni yen ka say won mu asem asem to e beja omo say no aban no a omo ye niema ye for say nya ni we are going to picket the EC no see omo ekra the security forces now there was some protect so they are because they were what we saw that day wasn't fair at all. What we saw that day wasn't fair. Just it swept the woman off her feet. The force being eba. It people is saying I'm not from pram on car demonstration. Should we say that a normal say uko okun and now uko contest be that's a kunimdi amba outsider. You find yourself making certain conjectures. You find yourself making some calculations. NCC. You know, maybe the air cost on the almost year. No, all that I can say is say they have been in government before. Look, I have a video here. President Mahama in 2012 time I call your friend is in court. You know, he was saying say a binemo. So he's telling us so who discrediting the electoral committee, the referee of a match, vilify Nipano. Now, Ninyamo baby right from the beginning, the process in registration. Try no kind of way now, and one not here can see from day one. He also and then he has been vindicated. But from day one, that is it is here. I can give you play and it's a video. They will see it on TV. He said it and he was saying it. Say, who you vilify the person from day one, the referee. Say, oh, process ni muno onye na yeta say na. But enye me because our national chairman was heard on tape saying certain things. Enu nene AC no. So me the omo ye no, all that I can tell them is say yako contest. They have been Nana Dankwa has been declared as the president. You know, some of us almost something contrary to that. As he is here calling somebody president-elect, which under normal circumstances shouldn't even happen. Because the Electoral Commission is the only commissioner that mandate you on something declare. And for that matter, the commissioner. No, what he declare a year. Also, what he has is a president-elect. What sort of information are you giving to the public? What sort of information are you throwing into the air? But I can't find where you say. Meanwhile, it shouldn't be so. It is some problem. If they say they claim today, they don't know. Say, say bia and rebi. We have said rebi. Obi. General Secretary say any idiot can go to court because of saying. Look, today I'll refer those words back to them. Say they should go to court. Me, I won't say idiots because I don't refer to them. I don't see them as idiots. But they should go to court if they think the results normally buy. No.
More as far as you're concerned, NPP for more how many seats?
Yekra 137. And I war 1 independent. And then almost also Mukra 136. And then the outstanding one. That is what per the yisi abekajere and yet the yen yek.
I dare we say I don't know. I ding am Ghana for I say I ding for anybody to accept because 275 constituencies. They are declared no member of parliament elect any. So I didn't know we say you were 40. I didn't know we say there be more money. Where are these people?
Let me tell you. The originators of this, I said, Obia, what imagination simply so I can say. I say Machiavellian tactics, right? So I don't know a to crowd start can fit, and with time, no, a begging thing. That is what they are doing, but it will not hold. It will not hold. It will not hold. That is the style of the NDC. It will not hold. Their own leader, the former president, ex-president, John Dramani Mahama. On one account, say Machiavellian tactics. And no one is so there. So I didn't get to Kasefita with time. A begging things are in Evita. I'm a man for Ajatum. It's a no one Muguso Moka. And also the better or no, at Yase or declare John Dramani Mahama as president-elect. wa we to was me no mienu ono ate ha o esin yisi official I declare or say banda
there no
any day ye I declare or how video no he was declared me so me catch say Ghana na fa na nyina wiase fa na nyina no ye hwe wo TV so eye nansane ne say yisi boss declare Nanado as president elect and also no ka fa ho so see banda there yisi for I declare he so he has it on video fine e wiase fa na nyina obi aso hu ye say Jean Mensa na Mensa I declare Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo as president of the Republic of Ghana after these elections. What has he to say about that?
Would you want to react to Sir Aibia Orezi? Yes, some of the members of parliament elect, some of them constitution can Jomro can Keta Mebwa, and Oka. Teachment South say Omunkrofo are being attacked and he suspects that is a president na sanction and amuni mu bibi obeso obeka bibi afa
say well tama you nyini no you say memu ade ntokwa ne mana bon say uko hie bia musu we de ebro so etimi brimu afa de o yese na ayese na o pa bi ti say de atase na chechewo na chewo. And we not no. So I wouldn't want to David. How would you say that the president of the republic has sanctioned such a name? If it is so, it is true. Say maybe say a question. Why would he say that? Me as I'm sitting there on Facebook, I just even saw it. Me and I'm who say even Techiman South now you can say Martin J. Mensah Kosa has been declared. I think there is around 600 or 500 votes. That's the difference that me yeah. So if you sit here in one breath. Yisi krona osi okoye bandano o say no dey credible na say no say the same yisi krona ye your friend say Techima South and dey on be say ugidi dey come wo candidate win here dey and dey ye na dey come wo candidate anya no and dey enye dey come national one na ya declare president Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo as the president elect no wo say no nye na mo wo dey o ya dey utumi declare your friend say Yera John Dramani Mahama as the president wo na NDC phone but one say idea see what Ghana say I've realized with this election say the Ghanaian electorate they are becoming widely awake. One say the interest the knowledge of this our electioneering process they are becoming very discerning. Emma beginning to see yes share 1992 Fourth Republic as senior, you know, electoral process. Now you two mu osum ni two abagumu ni card crap on beginning here. Yes, with time, no new things, developments. Obama say and the way the understanding of the people in politics, no, it is developing, and the Ghanaian electorate of yesterday, that's 2016, you will not find that same person with that level of understanding in 2020. Therefore, I have learned a very big lesson with this. And you know, I would advise them they should change your style of politics in Ghana.
About the lessons we have learned so far, rather than say
yes, look, we say we are representing the people. Be it say parliament and I say we could be president, you are representing the people. Now people send you share game now send identity in the understanding young crap parliamentarians somebody that microphone in the various countries they understand even more the way I'm dealing with from back the way I'm microphone here no. Now the turnout of events no actually BB say look you need to broaden your horizon and then take certain steps away from what you used to do this animal because look who call the old way you'll be outmoded the people will take you off. So we have to take that path. Near to me who said, look, we have gotten to a stage that look, at the democracy now the right thing should be done for the people because you see you're representing one. This is what I think we should be looking at. And yes, you declare constitutional mandated body. You see, you declare and say, what declare a president elect of an election. Now, so also declare. What do you think? You are just inciting the people. What do you think we are doing to mother Ghana? And so Chinebi, Obi Asebi, Nadrieno, very low. Now, based on what
he's not the only one who is saying this. There's a lot of
that should tell you. They've told us, and we know. Say, obviously, the NDC is a political party born out of what? Violence, revolution.
No, what they are saying is that the will of the people have been subverted.
Why do you say? So, what are the will of the people or the majority, which amounted to the 50 point something that has been declared? How do you understand me? You are talking about the will of the minority. For now, I say minority, but that was the declaration.
They think the will of the minority has been subverted. That is not what the majority of Ghanaians went to the polling stations to do.
So, Kweku, I like the way you are going. If this is the case, you need the law. You think the will of the people have been subverted. What is the best step to take? Or what has been described or prescribed in our books for us to do? When something simple. Any idiot can go to court. The outcome any anjo now see so because court and I can. So what is this crying over means? You see, you should know better. And I believe say the NDC they know what we are saying. And so they should do the right thing.
Because me dear say we move on. I mean, but Bibi calling on as a people, Ghana as a people say betimi said I dare we say call Fabrice Biamba.
But dear Beya, a diasum Fabrice Biamba say Yatuaba, Eafanumi. Bako ya declare the winner. Nenyaji obosi. Bako se there be anka no mo na say ya declare the winner nyesa. Enti wani nje ho a emra na ye emra pon na ye de bu oman na ye de democratic governance no. Emra ne kire se bibi sa akos na wani anje a fafa tokro we mu. Enti no there be ya bridge be am na so be oman no. Omo famfam so omo ye nkrofo a the rule of law no one still say they adhere to it. Let's just go to the law court. Not lock out the say crap over here. Ending now, I'm saying, the code in my. Yes, I'm saying
42 days.
2 days or something. 41 days. No, you baby, I'm saying, I'm a call. And do your friend is middle of next month. You baby, I'm saying, that's all. They shouldn't waste time. I'm wasting time. 7 January, President Nana will be declared.
49 minutes.
Will be sworn in.
49
From
minutes
advising them.
past 4.
We're free consultants.
49 minutes past 4. Kingdom 107.7 FM. So now go on Facebook here. Kingdom 107.7. If you want to be part of this conversation, call Facebook this year. Now comment on Pacho comment no. Maybe I can't say and social media no. Yeah, they share the content of people's mind. You didn't come on and say, oh dear, oh corner say, attempt na be there. That is how you are going to be classified. You better say, this is who said you will sit in. Baby, I bet on Facebook could be any social media. A cow. Leave. You can't say, I don't see a chess say we are mature. And I say, Ubetimia Buami yet Ghana and Como. Aaron Crawford taking things for granted. When you're on Facebook and have social media, in some way, watch who you are. And let us have a conversation. Healthy conversation. Be part. Because unya Ghana also be ruling, and also unya position be obedi. Show this here. Show that. Yankoni ninkomona yanko yanwaku. Adeba kwa mafro koku, but also also from koku. Adeba kone say. Baby ankasem yedri. Let's go to court. Na sano na yankoyenim. And why are we saying resistance? Defy the might of the military and all these ones. And then why don't we go to court to cut the long story short?
Yeah, me da say Pato. Unim say omaya etimu in fact there are options be are open to us in seeking justice in this matter. Bakuni say we engage with Nkrofono Mwato Abama. The over 51%, over 50% Ghana for no Mwato Abama. We can decide to engage them because I'm no mukro to me no. And when they rise and they want the right thing to be done, it will be done.
But their rising is leaving in its wake deaths.
No.
And I will live in its wake.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. They just move to me as Regina said, no, the right thing must be done. Now, we've seen it in other jurisdictions.
Like the demonstrations that are turning bloody?
No.
Because the a demonstration has turned bloody. Demonstrations in Ghana.
Yeah, what we have, in fact, I haven't heard that anybody had died as we speak. Nya yen organize Boga na Vrongo Tamale who any encrandian kosu na any other parts of the region yentis will be ewu. Nya me chrane say we can because Nkrofo no mukra power no. And so when they decide to wield to mina, I mean, and every muna results in Beba, it can also be done. It's also another option. And so we'll look at all the options. But as we speak, Ghana for nobody to minister and sano. They are listening and they are the better judges and they are the ones who hold the power. It could also come from them as to what the way to be.
Why shouldn't we go to court?
And I may say it's just one option. Going to the court. It's just one option. And I'm saying that Nkrofo wield the power. No, we could also go to them. It's also another option.
The
result, Papa Beba.
The option now for the. Are we not looking out for civilized options?
Civilized. But say 51% way Ghana for. Don't want to Obama president. Mama, meeting her over 50%.
No. Jemensan say only 47%.
No, Tio.
She has the mandate to declare. Yeah, they are sharing.
One who Ninyamani fraud. One who percentage I express over 100. Who can boom and do 100%.
Then I can because I know an woman doesn't have that problem. Are you talking about it being a fraud?
Flawed. I bet you have fraud. Fraud.
I just want to know, say, what is the ultimacy of this agitation? What is the ultimacy? Say, the salvation of the people, the will of the
will not be subverted.
Yes, sir. Until options not born. Dear, you see, your microphone about to Isabel. And no, bet me. Best to not have the Adena
Patu.
Okay, let's find out.
That is what I want to because look, we need to make a very objective discussion.
The NDC will not take moral lessons from a brutal.
Oh
no, what I said. Until I make a sure say, your options be brave. Nkrofo no muma ye tu me no. Argentina ene. Even in Kanda here, there was a protest. Why yesterday in Tamale, in Boga, in Navrongo, there were protests.
Are we not supposed to grow?
But nobody died. Nobody died out of those protests. And I'm saying that is what the people want. In the Mao being subverted their rights as to how almost secure justice. No, the court is there. It's another option. And at the end of the day, when we are doing the engagements and we decide, say, and we have a leader who is very peaceful. John Dramani Mahama is the most peaceful Ghanaian I have ever found anywhere.
Option that you what do you expect it to yield?
We have seen it in other jurisdictions. At the end of the day, a more result beba. It is that the will no amount for or do no more to abano. Our sorry agina. So move votes and count. Now the right persons are almost declared as the leader no. Declare. But currently, and what they are seeking.
John Mahama mum na
no,
we
have enuka yandro ho. Nia President Mahama is that we are demanding a forensic audit into election na yekoya abato na yekoya no, a forensic audit into the results. And that is no tie ena me ka kire so 1 step at a time.
Okay.
Nti e ho na ye dru na me say ye be na ye say court na ye ko na court say be ka say India ye fa election experts were globally recognized omu betena se munko results no mo na ye hwe enterprise ma kan ye no emra no kire se ye to aba wie a nyama no esen wo ho over 1 year ma obi ansɛ nyama bia nti e wo ho ye pay election experts omu betena so Dr. Farijan or Dr. Kanga or
the best place to do this would be the court.
And I'm saying that it's also an opportunity to look at.
So
one step at a time. So your request for a forensic audit into the election results, and then I can.
So this whole thing will end up in the courts.
And no, I don't even have that power to determine. The people who voted will determine that one at the right time. But to say, we are at the level of raising an awareness on Bibiayeko and what we want. And so that is what we are doing now. Into who's sorry, Kasa ana amu agitatia. We are demanding a forensic audit. We are demanding a forensic audit. We are demanding a forensic audit. That is the way to go. And so Jin Mensa ni electoral commission. We are who say omu asha say oh BVDs no biometric verification devices no omu catching and crofo so omu sha say deactivate, and we are beginning to see some of the videos. We are pleading, we are telling them, we are warning them that is not the best and wouldn't be in the interest of Ghana. All the things must be intact, because who shall say destroyer, it makes you more suspect in when who shall say destroy evidence no jai to ho unim so wa we in election way kronjia manyama no do enwo ho ye mu hwehwemu a ye kan say punches way e genuine na ye aka ho akan ahu say o nana do win ye we nya fake na ye ho we ye fake na ate afrimu, and that is all we are seeking for. So yes, Regin Mensa any no omukeka ho, only the right thing that we want to be done. It's as simple as that.
It's a game plan. You start with agitations, eventually it goes to court, forensic audit, and then the water will find its level. And
when we get to that bridge,
I say, me can be and Chebia. I think say with kakra minya koku akan everything I'm missing. They say, you know when this for no. Atasina at home. Why am I saying so? Make us because in one breath, look at the way it's an optional. Then at the same time, no, call for forensic audit. That's what the president called for. Now, also yet no one thing at a time. But look at you. Mra ABC Wakanda, ABC coming out in their numbers to protest against whatever it is. But you are worse than person hold you to, because you are doing things one at a time. So for now, you are calling for forensic audit. Meanwhile, you are doing these other things. Now, forensic audit now, friend. Who is your target? Who are you aiming targeting? No. Who are you targeting? Say, may call it on this house. May call it on this source. You hear forensic audit. What is the source I'm more targeting? Say, a bit me provide this that. 4,000. Pato, Mama 1,000. Oh, we want Ghanaians to stay on Kayan. I want through you, my brother should tell us. Okay, fine, agreed. Here, John Dramani Mahama said they need a forensic audit. And you know, Australia bang and no more target says audit. I want to know 1, 2. Now say, I'm going to meet us Australia when you target say Benya auditing a FIDIA. They should equally tell us, na anamobe no mutu. It is one more request now because not on air. Not the
they will catch us one thing at a time. Until whatever you see now, it's towards getting the.
Are we serious? Okay. Let me frame my question. Is the NDC serious? Do they really want power? Are they really sure? Say they have been cheated as they claim. I don't think so. I unnecessary agitation.
Let me read
Come on.
Bernard Biney's comments. Or say Pato. Don't you and the NPP man also see a problematic or cause to worry, or a problem or cause to worry? See it as problematic or a cause to worry? The fact that EC came out to admit that the valid total vote cast that she used to declare the results were far more than the actual total. How about explain attention given by Kwaku, Dr. Kwaku, and a Sojaman increase in votes in Ura? Okay, so the import of it is that Electoral Commission so what he's asking is that there is a likelihood something might have gone wrong. Kwaku, another friend in Idimponi and Bini, is that not why we should go to court? Is that not why we should go to court? Because the Electoral Commission for Abaikra raising some suspicion be and I say Abusti Obi
figures.
No, Obi I'm be a reason to believe say Bibi Betimia ko wrong and pa. Why don't we go to court? Bini, I'm asking you this simple question. I'm not saying say way position you're better than way position. What I am saying is saying about say be pinching. We be paying. Yen try and also this is not going to be a dear a first time that's all we are asking for. Say pinching Kwaku ebi me na me baby o me no bi anadwo bi ye na me bantama edi ye wa chew Kwaku ye nim bi besi
oh ma kai bantama
ye na me bantama na bi di ye wa che ye nim bi besi
oh no Theo John Mahama can be enura that a stray bullet does not know like any victim. Yeah, and then Majiatum, and that is why we haven't spoken about the facts of being fact too and not being fact way sikai and no we haven't said so. That's why all the engagements so far are very peaceful. We are you see the NDC we are very disciplined in Nyamabia yen that is why election aye komu nyina no de bia ye ka and I'm repeating it the leader the national chairman can say it is mu nkrofo na mu to abano protection of those ballot boxes are in your care and that is how come you will not hear anywhere say the NDC
people have very interesting suggestions you know Bismarck and Tambio say well, on the crowd, there's a Ghana now when you movie on the him. And I say to Al Hassan Abdul Razak say, I think we should go and bring an international EC boss, then we revote.
Yeah,
an international person to chair the Electoral Commission and then near in San Tuaban.
That is somebody. That is a suggestion.
Mamija as a pato. Sadia was just like Ghana Black Stars. Now. You cry, your friends, foreign coaches.
Yeah.
So we have Bamilu, we have a slow autofista. Therefore, you go for look. Have you go for look as a crap. It sounds a problem. Look, let's believe in what we have. Me, I believe say system na you cry no. System no. In fact, this year, or more activities, the process to this level no, has been one of the cleanest. I have to testify. Look, I have the reason why I'm saying that. The reason why I'm saying that, one who say, even ever the immediate past, Charlotte said, time, there were cases of people who are I'll be understand me.
Something happened.
No,
ABS. Can you imagine?
Yes,
I went to police depot. It was a typical case. Where they were advising, say, use sanitizer. And so now, what go to about? Just wash your hands. And I'm telling you, who told you?
You know one good thing about this? Say, oh, kind of finger crap and far. Yeah, the machine is share. Facial, you know. What you said? No, the facial wasn't there.
Stop me.
The facial wasn't there. The facial wasn't. We have facial here. And now you must the big. Me use me. Sadie way. It was only the biometric.
Nasa no can be bringing and Mammy fan tour back say.
Okay.
They all trying to say this year voting process better than 2016 voting process better than 2016 incidents any reports yeah about voting no by we inside Sunatini we want to me and Tony Sani better than 2016 only no watch.
No, anyway, I mean I'll contest that because why last elections ground yeah we face only verification and manual verification no that to the extent that if the equipment and to be identified list no the manual verification and those things have happened. And I'm saying that where I went to police depot police depot GSS there were incidences a man for Koya, it was not identified them and that they have to move to the next stage to the extent that the electoral officers have to come around and say just wash your hands with water, don't use sanitizer and come through the process. We are now use sanitizer. Problem and but yen kano so ubeba betina ha. Be fair, I can say that at least it's okay, but to be say it was the best than previous ones, and no, I would disagree with you. In previous elections, what he say, yeah, obvious nashi ballot box there, but in this election, yeah, say a man for us nashi ballot box. Tato, Senate West, who about some say MPP candidate no dim Ricardi court injunction at Toso. Who got tattoo chami krum, who got chami krum, kokejia. That there is a village there called Tattoo. That police station who SM na aba and who call could be somewhere. You see, will be a snatchy ballot box, no. And on was also the MPP for mu we no still no. I can't see the no any electoral commission, no. But on no MPP candidate who's on Jintum. So say Kasano, the box no is at Techiman at the office of the Regional Electoral Commission because of the court injunction. But yeah, said Tato there is a place that we will win. Because it's a place that fishermen are there. But that's why they are bringing problem. But the point I'm making is don't create the impression as though this is the best election that we have had. Who mathematics na yakoso. One who election na yako. Ya declare result. Adechi no more some catch say oh result me by mistake. 3 days and director of elections who asa the fufura betum. There are issues as to how almost yes our declaration no. In the past, Dr. Farijan, all media houses will put their microphones there for to declare the results. Charlotte Asai regime, the same thing. You see all the media houses with the microphone the way, baby, I don't know. Yeah, we are doing pre-recorded messages. You will enumerate and I ya declare results. No, then you share a good morning, you share a good afternoon. Nipa na tenasi or address or see oh as I stand here. Nyama bebre do you really listen to all of this? What now? At
this point,
as I stand here. What? A problem, it's a big problem.
I'm going to ask you how this makes me affect the election result.
Okay.
As I stand there, as I sit.
Yeah.
I am sitting as
Mira,
yes,
Pinhana Mimi Swasem. A member draw Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, no? Kingdom Herbal Center for Omo to Mumpo.
Hey, I know, said dear, I yet new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules. Why improve on the pa? Now, I would not be more. Now, a member Yenny, who you do.
Second, no woman be na minutes to do a dear and son a job a hamadin. Na a lady say, woman ya as a moon one more. Na
to say the new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, you know, Bema fire, Passuo, not upon quite
Ago Ghana, Yediabo, Yediaba. Kingdom TV diaba eye Kingdom asemkase eye dwumadia ye ne mpanimfo a wo modwema bobew ekukudamefo ebehia abo impunimpo ewo Kingdom asemkase so abobo omai Ghana ebebremu ni ewiase nyina enkanko eho.
How we can develop the economies of our country to provide a more dignified standard of living for the mass of our people.
The outcome of this event will mark another important chapter in our common quest for socio-economic development.
I think that you must be prepared to pay any price, to ensure that the economy of your country is returned to stability and growth.
What is Kababa Fee and Omunini account?
Nimudia Yatumi Ampa, and Nuti, Kingdom Asem Cassia, ye dada Jumedia, Eba Church, or dada Nimudia, Afa Apomudin, Kriayo, and Humesia, Bambo, any Bibia, and Fa Onipa and Kai Ko Ehu. So per se, was saying a say what Jumedia Ehua, Fre 0244 508 595, and now 0274 443399.
Kingdom Asem Kessie, only on Kingdom TV.
Can you imagine?
I wish TV. What be a brass no senka kwa juma.
Wonim semi de many jekase ebo ho pa.
Esesane tie kura dia. Oba so ka betima kwa ba show.
Ye mi hwei eye kingdom anopa enkomodwumedie so. Eno no anopa no nsia bia. Ene wode anopa nkase ebo no esom ye wum.
Wow.
Wo beti amanyosem, ehumesua ho nsem, apomodin, eni gyedie, agoprama so ensem, ene sede ewiem so ensem etie.
Oba we de menti ase o. Na no awia me board mama be form ya kwa lunch me ba ya the same TV ya na butu ana wo hwe.
Me de medical ka kire wo say, kase ebo de mani ji ho. Na de mi hwei eye kingdom. Ewia promtubre kase ebo.
Kase ebo bia kase ebo ba.
Won wa bia promtubre kase ebo ne de. Ewiem nsakyere ye bi ebesie no. Wo de ho nsem eba eme ye hwe bio no ho na mani abedi. Ene no chukurachi agoprama so nsem ne eni gyedie, apomodin ni amanyosem no. Parent 1 ene wo bo ho amane. E wa awia promtubre kase ebo no emu.
Kingdom TV ene ye nyina ye so ye be hwe bi.
Kingdom TV kase ebo. Can you imagine?
Tebusia Kingdom Television and a Kingdom FM 107.7 Ewon Crime. Kingdom TV ashishe dwumadie foforo Kingdom Entasem. Nananum etena asasi so esom abosom. Ekosi bra Kristo som enso edibaye se Kristo eyo Nyankopon ba na ono ene bewuje adasa. Bra na nananum som abo.
And now you are standing here. If you are standing here, man, you are standing here.
But the family of our Koku, Mauli, Nenekbana face, so Solomon Asante, and you know more Edin Como, Nako Kuti, Hokamin, or no, Jinahono Atna Hona. Yeah, quite him said it by Koku, now, Oka say, who suspected say announcement to cry pre recorded.
Yes. And I'm medical control, Patu, who address a man for after 5, getting close to 6. Now, catch it as a good afternoon. Who catch it as a good afternoon? Now, in a mark, catch on Mamina Tenase, who power address here. What Tenase, Ghana, like red, gold, green attire. Address here. What Tenase? I catch it as I stand here. And in fact, if you go, there are a lot of flaws. As hospital say, at the time now, all cancer or your cancer something now. Now, what record you didn't know to hold that results, no? And cano, they would have corrected the error. Omudi first, no, and I have that figure here. She relied on 13,435,573. What declare results and say, a valid vote, no? At the chin ya, or the catcher say 13,119,460. And also the catcher. Inti Ankaya Nukrapa say, or declare the no 5 p.m. now, and come over correct.
Maybe some Mumia questions, no, but may more be a different question. There may be sound say, how about say, Anka obebuna ni aguso no why na dwen se nko hu say bibi call wrong no say oye transparent enough eba bonten be ka say anuanom ade na me ye no say ni say eni se nka obe na dwen say onfi kura de na nka bebo
eno no anka ti say ya no Ghana for crap o hia se e pointing of flaws in nyama na oye anka wanye kura
why honest.
No, she's not honest.
Something went wrong. Bad to correct.
Mathematically, arithmetically, omo bon. And omo di figures. Any nam yeka nti yanka yebe point in our flaws no ewo ono nia wayem but definitely but there are professors who have even done that as we speak. Professor B akasa, and in fact for purposes of anonymity one fan India and Tudra but nia waka ni say ni declaration na say on fa Techiman South enka and in fact as we speak Techiman South presidential what didn't even have any problem about 128,000 and 128,000
say no kaso the macro or the macro
but professor na analysis
so the man can best some results no
exactly or your scenarios about 80 different scenarios one or the I say or the 100% votes Emma President John Dramani Mahama or yes 100% you know this was what he got or the 128,018 votes no can Emma President Mahama would have forced the election into a runoff and can now go for the 49% 49.625%. Now President John Mahama anya 46.768%. Wasan ye anka odisa votes no 128,018 votes no only 80% of that one edi kahuma President Mahama and also besa force election into a runoff anka nana do benya 49.71%. John Mahama benya 46.66%. Wasan san ye ba ku biem or the 70% of those votes no edi kan President Mahama dienwa was better forcing into a runoff. The only time President Akufo-Addo can win the election is or the only 20% of the entire Techiman South votes no can President Akufo-Addo be winning, and that one obenya 50.002%.
So what it means is that. So what it means is that.
Yeah.
Senka or the Techiman, you know, patches
yeah.
Just Senka President Akufo-Addo enya more than 20% of Techiman votes in the Canadian one. Techiman South votes in the Canadian one ko betimi awini.
No, what Nyaopa Chreni say President Mahama onya only 20%
per our Techiman.
Our Techimana. And in the Bema Akufo-Addo a winning. No, you get it, and it's that vote.
Anyway, I don't get it,
and that is that. So President Mahama got only 25,604 of the votes from
Techimana,
and in the Bema Nana Akufo-Addo are winning. That is the point. And right. This one,
okay, but this is not the first of its kind. Sir, no declaration we say. Yeah, said we say inquire ma. No. Maybe the professor said other ones need so check it out. What
it meant was that Jean Mensa just created a situation to let Akufo-Addo avoid the runoff, which is so near idea as AC.
Okay, mom to say no. What did you say? Anka John Mahama, President Mahama, and winning the move the election will have been put into a runoff.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying, sir,
going by what's this?
Yes, for Jean Mensa to say, sir, Techiman South presidential, and who near Sembia, because there was a contention. Where there was no contention, the only contention that was about the primary, the parliamentary. But or ignore say and who are some to a year free mono. She wanted to avoid that situation. But the collation that we have done, 50.51.
No,
that was what President Mahama got. No. So we knew about our own, but
I'm only wondering how the computations were done. Because also or the need not check no cry. Because difference now over 500,000. Yes. The Chiman there no 100 and something thousand. And also say me the need na man no cry.
And now
difference no baby different no okay and so need na man about 50 point something percent. She stated it.
51
yes,
no 50 I know no
51 point something. And we now 4 no say 7 or
and now Professor Noka said that is statistically flawed. And why scenarios about Bibri? And I am telling you that Jean NPP for no just did something just to deceive the public. That's why they decided to take that one out. That is why
so
now
also a question. Going forward, there now Ofo say, and as I said, the Electoral Commission see bar bunting. Ebe say we say me manfan kan and me say na correct. My banner my barber correct. Is it not problematic?
Problematic. Problematic. Say. send a ye witness say kokutia okay. Those are some of the things that it will breed. But sanka hankobane sa onya ene eyibi engina so straw eyibi en so mu ngina wo se ne ende wonya bibi gina wo mra obi ti we ka say I stand wo se ne me sanka sa de ne nsi anka wontimi enye sa de no. But I think say moving forward no, the Electoral Commission, I think they have about 72 hours to do that declaration.
It's first,
kind about 24 hours. Then later, no one will say no. Because the way Binemo came on in and same Binity, no, or mobile out to cancel 24 hours, they cannot declare.
Because of that, did they rush in?
And then Americans say, I think they have 72 hours.
They thought they had a timeline to.
Of course, in the system, or the good quemono. This time round, no. Within the next 24 hours, no, that is why before the election, on out a pronouncement. Now, incidence is ACC, and my name may delay. Therefore, looking into it, who say no, I got there 24 hours, no wait me a meeting.
But they were so sure.
That is the reason that
barring any last minute hitches.
They didn't look into that. They didn't consider those things. Now it hit them. They hit you on them. They have to come out and tell the public, okay, 24 hours, Nemo, anytime soon after the 24 hours. Okay, still within the 72 hours. And I think the 48 hours or so, no, and I'm about out. But say, yeah, or Harriso, then tema, almost say, one mobile out. Now, Omo my year, no, Omo and declare. I think that we said what can wait now will not happen. So next time moving forward, they should make sure say
some of these things.
So yeah, they time, money year. Quality be answer. Send we no samba back and say your friend is saying and calculation mistake be and I say nama penny for BB Gina so almost
miracle the dunamis. Facebook or Simi Mr. Koku Assembly or say, ask the NDC man that if they were declared winners, would he have come back and be repeating the EC speech? Sankamuna a declare mo winner and come back because let's as I stand good evening, good morning, good afternoon.
Pre-recorded speech.
Yes or no? Yes or
no? No, this is important. In the past, journalists via Jina Hobby, Dr. Farijan Jina Ho, were addressing our question via Noah Bisa. Charlotte Mensa, Charlotte Osei, on also Obia the microphone.
Balance you because Senka. Oka Charlotte Mensa, na part of Charlotte Osei and Jane Mensa.
You have a point. But Obia the microphone abesi ho. Inti nipa no chair no we presentation no we a. Bibi twi journalist na adwen a. No abisa. Obe ya no na waka tell say o mi ya no. Un ya no a. Na as a chair of the commission no waka tell say un ya no. Now
during declarations no. Pato during declaration do we allow for all declare no? Do you allow for questions?
No.
Do you allow declaration? Do you allow for questions?
No. But even if you don't allow, we are saying, sir, stop this. Don't go and record BBI.
It has not been recorded. Stop that. You are deceiving Ghanaians. Stop that, my brother.
I will take this from you. Video now, sir, I can who can who.
Declaration live.
I recorded.
Oh, please.
Because she was sitting and she said, as I stand.
They have
been indoors for a long time. And I do somewhere after 5. I not say good afternoon. I heard her saying good afternoon. It was after 5. Now so I got good afternoon. You can be here. We need more time, so.
Solo and Kamia can be said, who now we are MPP near Masha. Who Casano one can draw, but we are just
style of communication.
Misha saying, no. By getting to 5:30.
getting to 5:30.
Sir,
because about when you can get to 5:30.
No.
How much a day musa ye juma sa?
So you don't know that.
Yenda ye sa shewa.
You don't know that time.
On himself 5.
And now then as I stand.
What bearing has it got to do on the whole issue? What
no, it has a bearing.
Oh, come on.
Actually, the result no. On recording no, but
yeah, it is not recorded.
Be
truthful.
Granted, say okay, what the main fan say suspicion you consider. Sebia your friend is saying pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Electoral commissioner, chairperson, electoral commission chairperson, and our chairman. Be anywhere. Wajina ho, I declare elections. Then you are what say.
No problem, but no recording, but
you say no recording. Say okay. Say say visuals gram, and I can say we be or recording no jina ho. Oh, no the video no but or recording no jina ho. No recording voice no. And no obetina ho. And no the voice no be to asiana.
No, but on na bet me actually. No, but me no sir. But Fatwe, who na who address you? Now who what na now who catch say as I stand. Me never it's not but you. The reason why I have an issue with Nyama Akoso say ka say pre-recording nya dey be bua no. Hwe Yako under Dr. Farijan in 2008 there were instances for the pinship MPP for the pinches no be bar or nanka or declare but also he was holding on the declaration. He wants to go into Nyamana MPP for the bar and he went in and told them that as for these pinches he's not entertaining them, and that was where our declare say oba we no so ever declare say young time. So those things are allowed for you to handle. But say who can recording no idea to hold that over there consider will be problem. You have heard one of our key officers, Rojo Metenuno, that President Mahama gave him petition to present to the chair of the Electoral Commission about some development that he's not happy about, that or person who chair of the Electoral Commission must address. She didn't even entertain it. Nyama say kono, it will give you an idea, sir, because the person has recorded Nyamana to want your person of entertaining bibia. Otherwise, if you are a fair judge, a fair arbiter, problem bia nipa you want to listen before you go and address, because the person is a stakeholder, a key stakeholder for that matter. But one person obeti omo asembia. And these things who are analyzing Nyamano with the fact that they have to come back and be correcting some of the things the next day gives you an idea that the thing is pre-recorded.
29 minutes past 5. Kingdom 107.7 FM in Accra, 100.1 in Kumasi, 99.3 in Sunyani, 107.5 in Takrady, 99.7 in Ksim, and 106.1 in Mankasim, 96.9 in Cape Coast, 105.7 in Tamale and in Nkoko. Kingdom 107.7 on Facebook. We'll be saying, in any football match, whenever you see an opponent defending the referee aided the defendant in beating the opponent. Anna, we Lakiba Charles Netroe, Anna Kokuboli, and so to say, like in 2012. It's Sanema winning, you know. I would say a bomb more than a group, but me, I believe, say Koku.
Yeah.
The dust will settle, and then we'll move on. Yeah, the dust will settle.
Ready somebody be I
believe the dust is going to settle.
You have to be very objective. I don't know. I didn't mean it. Don't be say. So what is the object of the objectivity of Adenomo yet? What are they aiming at? Because who I didn't say upebibi. Hey,
you are crying more than the
calculations. Say where we need. You are very certain. Say calculations where we need. You should have the presidency. Na ya declare before. Na yesi akwenya wo ko quarter. Was it the minister Kanda, Mr. Bolaga, Mr. Eyi. And I may so make catch you say. One year in term of the 7th January no. No don't know. Ya kosweni ino.
So you should be happy You should be happy. Say actor.
So
why are you crying? Please.
But what he's saying is that they might have something up. I mean,
there's nothing, my brother. So, Pato, take my word today. Please. They have nothing, and this is okay. It will not end do baby. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. Presidency, power of authority. Now, what calculations say when ya even common. Let me use the word common. Excuse my language. Common parliamentary seats, crap. Baby, I'm for look at how. They went the energy with it they went in for what they think belongs to them.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. Maybe 4 years maybe. Yeah, let me tell you this. Okay, this is Shelley Hayite and then yeah, I was always going here. Like any George Isaac Amu. Call general elections are parliamentary. Look, George Amu first said he was cheated. Nankazo no winning. Any idea no. Into the court. Do you know what? I can say 2 weeks. I'm at the next general election. I said I court Nubu Asem Kasampa. Your partner kind of 2 weeks into parliamentarians, you know, almost out of your campaign towards election. Oh, come on. The man never entered parliament. So, I'm on transmit. A quick way. I'm on I did so 42 days. So, I come in them. I can tell middle of January. Say I'm passing my calculations. But because they know say they don't have any truth in what they are saying.
You see, we need to be serious, and that is my.
If you want to be serious, be serious.
Who can? And sometimes you see when you are speaking, you need to have a basis. In 2012, Nana Akufo-Addo call or lose election in 2012. Court, Supreme Court Tamben was on the 28th of December. Unima, go and check. You are a deputy communication officer.
Okay, so now.
So don't be here.
People are. I'm for Obi say Isaac Kwesi Edu.
Yeah.
I say, Pato, if the NDC claims the results presented by the EC is flawed, or I try fraud, but I choose flawed. Let them publish their so-called correct results for all Ghanaians to see.
Exactly. And I know they are meaning and that is why I'm Miwaha. But up to next week, you will hear from the NDC and realize that ever since you declared President Akufo-Addo winner of the elections, it was yesterday. Even though there were some previous press conferences, it was Enura, the General Secretary Kasa, Echire, and flag bearer Nankasa and Ekasa. So we are speaking engagements. Also next week, you are going to see evidence of Nyamana, yes, Akoso. We'll present it to the good people of this country.
Quick one on your friend said, I'm in fact called. Say quick one on Banda Dieno.
Yeah.
Banda Dieno. Say no there. Many two communications penny for Nakasa. NPP for Chese.
Yeah.
On the face of the pink sheets. Omo computations now on my yinina, and these pink sheets the electoral commission will be and the NDC will be and all the other for Amuba will be. These are not NPP's pink sheets. Omo computations nina eko wiese Joe Dankwa ABT Ahmed Ibrahim by 27 votes.
No problem.
And you know, won't you advise say any ebia monsusu munya mo computation no enyina enhwe say because o chere say these are not pink sheet no more no ebia no obia wo.
Yeah.
This should be we should be able to as soon as possible.
And then I would krapo aka no. And I think that I have the video. I said I was going to forward it to you. We return
but unfortunately not ordering to me.
Oh, okay.
And
Kabeye Pana man for at declaration returning officer na aye the night after the day of the election. Declaration aye.
Are you saying in spite of that? In spite of that.
I am certain that seat the declaration about 2000.
Are you saying in spite of that? In spite of that, no.
Na
call wrong.
Abronya na ekasa o. Abronya na ekasa o. Na abi afi na wanyane. What you say? So that's why I don't want to place premium.
I
don't want to place a premium on your
regional chairman of the regional chairman, the regional chairman of MPP in my region. Over there, a bronze and a Casantiwa. Oh yeah, not funny personal.
Forgive me. Pardon, forgive me. But I am so confident, sir. Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, I win his seats. No, I'm very, very confident and certain that there is nothing that will take it away from him. In any case, Solomon Waha, Onua na edi kan ka say oh obi nko court. Nti omunya pink sheet in the crap they don't need even to talk, say a word about it. Omundi kan fa court no. But nanka no misra just 1 minute. You see, these are some of the things that we have detected in elections now Koso Ashanti Regional. Forms part of our evidence that we have gathered. In Manso Edubia constituency, the MPP got 29 presidential election. The MPP got 29,125 presidential. But in parliamentary, Omunya 17,652. What's your difference now? About 11,473. Actually, I say 11,473. Nipa baku 11,473. No. Omu antuaba. Omu di omu kwa ya presidential na omu tuma. Na parliamentary omu antubi. And that is Manso Edubia. Unwa so kwanswa 56,909. And atu abama presidential. Parliamentary inswa 45,726. Difference 11,183. Omu antuaba. And in fact, the constituencies are there. Ekuma Nwabedua South, Kwabre East, Asante Achem Central, Swame Municipal, we Kumewu, Fomena, Adanse North. Omu nyina waha. So about 77,000 of this population are omu koya presidential ballots no omu GU 2 year parliamentary omu antu. And these things are very questionable. That is why we are demanding for that audit. No say na who say even ukwa ballot paper no ubeje ebia na akosai no there ebia ubekwa ko tamper some way bibi and so that is why we are requesting say forensic audit no hwehwemu no emba na obi anhu say emu da hopring ya da hopring
foul play bi o
anu na ye kan ballot stuffing
na okan no about the standing and the sitting issue no obi draw my attention to the fact that Nkobe declaration no ewo conference center conference center ho no Nkobe gina ho
okay
nje a speech no and normal prepared in such a way say
I'm standing
ebi o be standing na
nti pato nti wa betina se na at least
obi a buffer na
at that moment na we declare ewiase nyina ehwe wo ba be anima nkitikiti bi wo amasa
but so what friend saying there no I mean, Sebia.
Onu de sa oni fika, onu na ka kota asem no sa onu de
omo van kokko.
Sa onu na ka. One case it will be contested.
It will be contested.
No, we believe in that. We believe that in that.
But say wa ba be duru, meaning say a decision will be taken by the party.
Me say it will be contested. Yeah, kasa be brave. First of all, we made the public know say no, this is what we've seen and this is what we think we are doing. So we are going. And then mo
Nana General the senator Nyamisha say on the back kai me say nanka ma Nkobe gina ho no nti na je say no producer distant producer okay no to the bag 40 minutes past 5 every cyber ko betimi abajumade 0302 555 229 0271 111068 0302 555 229 and 0271 111068 Pacho Dini for cover free.
Yeah, family family there because free a problem.
Why me enquire?
Yo, me pamcho. This hour say me tama. Yes, sir, President. No, our Supreme Court rule swear Independence Square on the mono. Na no fumana. Eti na no fumu ya no na wajai President Indiana. Na ye no mo bezo mo chero. Eti se wa no fumu a wo ka say NDC ni o mo so be no senior minister the one no Mama Jesus the one. Who's a quiet? That's purpose war. Center one son of Mamma never. Nigga, tell me so. This is a movie someone deliver to perform. Pepper number. Why? Yeah, Mamu.
Hello.
Pato, Namia Sunjay.
Go, Paris.
Pato, Yamayana, Ayuko, Esan Segana, Anna, Edim Film, and former MPP, and Juma and Central for Bueno, Ama, yes, so Ghana, Asunjay, Abbas, Yadamunya. Nakaka mekanise anumfom de ewo ho president no se ka bi kufuo aka bi papa yi kra oni na na do danko kufuo adon Ghana ma pe na ye yi ne bo kro no kra no ono so waka bi na pato de mekanise won ti won wa se court eda ho ye ntu Supreme Court mo ye na mi nti ona bo ko fi besi ene bo afọ ko ja asante
me da se so ba opare hello me ba cho udini fa kwa free
pato
yes sir ojo bro fu edu Yankoi. I'm Adam.
Yo, Ado. If you can abonana at the Dankwa, Bemama, Wapo Gay, Adi, Akunano, Ibu, Yaman Drinkwa. Ado, the person with that former president, John Dramani Mama, that court no, so the Kwana. And that's what yes, your car is sitting Ketia, 2012. Often you can be eternal. Any indot can go to court. No, you prefer a student get there and this is general secretary. Court quiet now. I never want to come back. That's a and never be a Emma or Manitensi Ebum. The best so. I'm sure that I'm going to work. I'm going to court.
That's so fair. Kojo, hello.
Hello.
Yes, Pacho Dini for qua free.
Yo, Pato. Okromansa amwane kasefi achiamfe
ya okromansa amwane nko
yo ni edikai edi enchemu ade pa edima his excellency osi adeyo abudani atwenempanyini nanado dankwa ekufuado enemy PC ene obe honorable Kofi Ahinkwama edi nchia kase edima ho minia entopawunu na minia no NDC wo omukui ana sabe wanimu a ensemunu ena omudie esanse se yakotu aba na wusu se aba no anko yia in a civilized way no ABC 2012 na ewia sima ewe no empenufo anafe photocast say law of karma ade a wudi di wunua ene no ka hu se ochina bi ansha na baba bo wankasa o se otu omutu bo bo dan no abebo wankasa na we die eye frinchem amuntiasi akwatu na dawo no.
That's a software. Hello.
Pato.
Yes, sir. Simon Kongo.
Me do Swami magazine Kumase. Momentia mempen for and can come papa Joshua Alabi. On an mempen for you know my board Juma. I'm chairman Santi Regina executive Nina. Pato. I knew some MPP4 and Mammy Jemensa. Mammy will come and a bibia a year west. Mammy will come and amana fo betimi I 20 Ghana she Ghana and a year kwako to aba egin keke nipa tu waru abatu keke hai patu ube fun se tamale die esi ye se amanfo ko she ta se no se na omo minister beka se safo ne be chi omo nyina patu omo kunkum nipa mi se wotatima no wate fun sem ye esi ye wa ayawa so wo gon boli side banga side no wote ho bibi when a church and an apple for upper two will not ya chichi John Dramani Mahama abo in his abona chia ya did a 10 years one bruno young coupon a papaya dancing me nana for the above when winning your bed Mama say one pound cocoa bear when in some now one film the kusian and young coupon a bit in some let
us say hello.
Oh Pato.
Yes sir.
Million I want to say
Rajesh Shami.
As a we the young coupon yet done as a password in the na nyanko kwa dawro ma waye Ghana for ya pedi ya ma pato lenyan man di for no
wa mo ni o
mbato sorry midiani every fam ka every can want to ship
every fire nko
yo pato ka yen yan di for ebrebia kemu no o mampani da asem bi o kan no mi hunu se afede ma hunu se o kama ndi so o tie nchana Ghana for ewura fi asem no wo si se opani afarija ka tre Ghana for nyina se then Okatem people say about one, you're willing the police station, you're willing a letter commission, you're willing a court. Say, no, dear, I bet the boss at the Boba. Said the Muya, Mutin Tim, and people, Yampani, a Kufuado, Sabri, a terminal. What God was teaching with the whole clear. It's a movement someone prayer where Ghana, the Obian said, and Pepper Tabata. Court war, Yakaisa, said that Ghana for you, no idiot.
Idiot Rana Baka. Yeah, you know, idiot. But you will deliver for free.
I'm Kwame Patrick.
One Patrick, you're free.
I'm very free. I didn't go to go.
Young Kwame.
I'm for the 70 offense and incoming MP. I'm at my constituency, Mr. FIFA. I'm a sub one to me. I take his seat. No, I'm called Master Maswa. I need to phone. What can I say? Offense, and I should be a modest. I'm not to this out pilot or only say, Strategy would know a police for the soldier for no be more of the offense presentation in Wihan or 2 year parliament in Wihan. Just I to knock on in China, and I'm going to say, but I will go over one and will sit down. No, that's very free.
That's the software. Hello. Nana Mwako Asuboy.
Pato and the name are now in Green and Cow.
And Cow
no more Basso. I made my sua, my Yama or my Ghana, and it never to a bay. Mamma will send 12 for a pop on to confirm information at the Breville. I have one more set, and it's water, and then you're young, and then I'm you. Koti, your memo, and my neck, your twaba, I'm on Penya, the Temple Yafu, I'm a really electing house down, Pato. To begin is that more central for Quabon, I'm burning together, together at Tremel. I won't say about the aircraft. And they are poor, but I'm a bigger man, so I'm paying every year. I'm going to put them on also, course, Supreme Court, because 2012, your course, Supreme Court, I'm going to get your boss, or throw no with to be a shade. And you say, but your mama said, yes, well, lose on you do the one, let you know. You know, but now you're get a passing grade. But you're passing grade, you're off a court, you don't pass, look at one more channel. That's it.
Let us say hello.
Pato.
When you do,
Pato.
When you do,
oh, man, Ajipa, Pato. I mean, I can't, I'm not doing cow. And a kingdom, dear, Moya Muda Muslim Kukra, Mobba Juma, a lesser Santana Mutia, and a very good star.
I mean,
I'm a comma some swa. Never can say Abania 12.
What is our modding?
Well, I'm one if it as a market.
Hey, I want it. My tongue call Facebook, you know.
The kid of the Lincoln. I thought baby as soon as you best spend this before. 87 collecting the baby by your results here by you. Don't budget. Oh, no, you're correct. 10 years back, 2012, I am 4 quarters. Someone tells you, I'm a 4 quarters. You declare another way. Then you say, you go so bad, you mean, yes, yeah. Then you make a 7 year old dinner say, it's our say, you wouldn't let you know, but the batin of 1 hour. But you have which in 1 hour now. Wouldn't the money in a more yet a demonstration now? Massa, Manuel, then more than 24, it's a laughing. When you was Rebecca, the young one, a second class, on the Tianka.
Mr. Sipi, hello.
Yeah, hello, Batu.
Yes, sir.
Mediana Lion, good evening.
We are Jatabiana Jatana Gaza.
Hello.
We are Jatakatuana Cassiana Gaza.
Jatakasiana Casani.
You're going anywhere.
Badu, yeah. Oh, a teacher will lose your seat, our parliament. Get a teacher on my home, a delegate. And I did to about near you to know. They say I've been on money delegate some no. Do can I say, families are not constituted even if last king near the idea they are quite a delegate near the normal democrat. They be as mobile Lucy. The money I pay a chile in your no more losing the say, as we get you tonight or mine, we have it. This is a multi deviation among Franco Court in my name.
May I say hello?
Pato.
Yes, sir.
Emmanuel Mapawe.
Yankupon Shaw.
Pato, we are at the microphone. My two children, she said, a chairman Mapawe. And I got a JCMC only that himself. Pato, Abama ya 12 years. Here they are 12 years. You couldn't be a man before. Mintina Mekasa.
share over 500,000 votes. Mama, I saw on you tomorrow. Okay, I said 2008. Mampeni Ekufuado, any or Mampeni that knows 25,000 difference. And before the 2 minutes, now I said, I need tomorrow. What the court? The court, none of court, Becano. And before the Yabumra, Yatemrase. I made a Mikasa and this before say, Munkasa, Mampeni, Domama. At the field. Now, what's Mamma said, Munko, go to Kum, none of my good Dubai, at the drum. Now, our branch are serving a couple more be also, you know. Why demonstration about 20 years?
But as the software, hello. Sorry, soft mommy. But what Daniel, sorry, but.
Oh, even your baby,
no crowd, him attending catch you.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure, certainly, crowd, our bread.
Yeah, boy.
If you mean, I don't know what you know about the Lanka.
Mate.
But to the can say, where the Bibia could be, Yamia Dom, a man not done cook fado, done of worship in Lunyam. But the Miss Grave, and in a tear for his long Casanchero, now you go, we will go Hannah 22, you couldn't 27 go. I was Supreme Court. It's an engage. And this now for court, no more than Kata, and no evidence they are caught. No one they do the normal mosquito, snake cafe, and the idiot can go to court. The bonus on the subit now for Nako to the movie.
May that's the software of Mammy. Hello. About your Udini for quite free. Benjulo and Quay.
This is for no. Open Shabo. Also, can be more. I had a hand more. I had a identity shame. I was in country. One said, this my cocoa, this will be said, what did I come on? Can you cry? Oh, they're powerful.
May that's the software. Last caller. Hello.
Patu.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know original blast with the use of the cocoa.
Brasolo uncle.
That's it. Maybe if you took a camp, they were my endings in Melbourne. I'm right in my bower. Say, if a person didn't get here, the baby and cat demonstration more. If a dada Germany Mama, the baby and come. Yes, I fancy, Utukono. The baby and cat demonstration I am, and the tuna a bob bedding, who never come home. And the best end is from Melbourne. So the some of the demonstration, we got to appear one time, could be a little bit in the new year. That demonstration, and wow, Omunjana, one thousand idea of Brave Father in Education, Omun 2024, the Mirabema near Helm.
Okay, Madam Simon Mofrey, young corner, young Kofa Koku, who can be a chat to America. Sorry,
Midasipatu. I'll finish shortly. MPP for no they are crying more than they bereaved. And I mean, they can't catch wrong.
No,
2012, almost Supreme Court, you know. You almost lose the election on the 7th. First day, almost court, was on the 28th of December. Now, as I say, we are just about 3-4 days away from that election. They should think about their own problems. You know, we are focused on our issues. And we are putting our documents together. I know General Kayenra, someone Tidia, and video no share. But only we Franklin Kujo can be, and in fact it's we drum home our point. We a tweet we are tweet. You see, I really couldn't believe that the EC kept changing figures on its website after admitting making basic maths errors. I have now concluded that it's not only incompetence, it is very corrupt. Oka Electoral Commission no has them. And in Yunano, see Research and Grant Institute of Ghana, an organization, a research organization of Ghana. In fact, take your time. I analyze it, results now Electoral Commission no idea but any flaws be there. It was electoral results now. No. Better for Jinmens and in Crawford, some G5 result to and they are two baby. My engineer who now, I mean, for a better declaration of the results. But minimum no, the 2020 elections no actually BB. Said Nana Akufo-Addo nini did our yes oh ne 169 parliamentary seats in Yamano at sea form. And then they are struggling to do 134, 135, 136 seats in parliament. They are struggling. And in fact, that thing is an indictment on all the noise. 53 billion. All those things are a testament of their failures and all of that. They should prepare, beginning to write their handing over notes, because the good people of this country at the judgment, you know, we don't want any time wasting. Peaceful handover for us to move this country forward.
All right. Solo.
Let me say, Pato, you share your free no more contributed through Facebook. Once the majority no is the same song. Say masa, I don't know microphone. Atase na atom NDC for kokuti ono ni wajiatum say atase na atom because they are not holding on to anything solid. Say when ye gina so enti say ni say ade mo se mo hia mwanya ade anka mo kokot na anka kot mboa mo na mo saka say so de nyakopa daroma court say within 40 friends 1 days no ake say ye ka asem na fia ma motimi abefa mo nkozo mo gina ho eno kire Ghana man say NDC for atase na atom esutro na ya boa wo mo no amma mo ni so bribri wom nti omu hu hwe omu hu kotoko emfa krowa enhyem nti na ato matasatase ne Ghana for mo menja ndisi for asem ma wom na yen hwe so na do 4 more years Ghana for dia share ne sa no yentimi embu oman no na by the end of that 4 years no Ghana nye krabehwe na impuntu ma ebekoso by then no amafo be gina so asasa to abama MPP biem eno na medi esre Ghana man na de yenwia koku ni ndisi for ye ne de eno de we shouldn't even listen to it at all. We shouldn't even listen to it.
All right, Solomon Asante, Deputy Communications Director, the New Patriotic Party in the Greater Accra region, Koku Maoli Nenebe, and so the editor, editor general, chief editor, news editor, the Catalyst newspaper na so oko NDC mua osha se kasama NDC so NDC ni mapa utwani moja unu black red green white NDC mapa ori abona kuma msisi ya obehunza anoma pie ya Bididi kwaku owusu ajein pato nyankopon eya adoma ejoda So once again, mo boy chidom boy election coverage from 7th and I'm referring to from 6th no krana jo ABC Sabri nyina and I say ko man kanka kingdom juma e4 nyina ne crew nyina no and modern mo boy any there mo ye nyina no aso nyankopon any nipa nyina any nyankopon adom a ejoda ebese ehia Yamin Kenya, Pacho, Asama Pesa make up a Cassini said, let us take it easy. At the end of the day, Ghana. Bye bye, Yamin Kao.
Kingdom Television and a Kingdom FM 107.7 Ewon Crime. Kingdom TV ashishe dwumadi ofoforo Kingdom Entasem. Nananom etena asasi so esom abosom. Ekosi bra Kristo som enso edibaye se Kristo eyo Nyankopon ba na ono ene bewuje adasa. Bra na nananom som abosom no sen ena no man tie ene na ye gi Kristo som tutu mu no sen ena